good to go.
No, it's not. Milk.
I mean, TBH, both apply in this situation.
Or almond cream. Actually, I have almond creamer if you want that. It's pretty awful to drink it straight up. Almond creamer? Okay.
Hit me, darling.
Alright, we're gonna give everyone
a little pint.
a chance to load in.
It's not actually real milk, right? It's made out of almonds. They squish nuts. It's almond milk.
Margin amount of
Hello.
Creamer.
Good evening.
Hey, Briss.
Any weapons on you tonight?
I just like
Not
I
bad.
do, but I usually the one
No.
Yeah,
No?
it's fake. You can't,
As you
they
approach
don't
me,
even-
there's a
they
light that
actually want to
scans
wash
you.
it. You can't call it milk anymore.
That light,
It's now
what does that
almond
light
creamer
find?
product. There's also coconut if you
She's
want to try
full
that,
of
but
energy.
That's not as strong as the almond one. The almond one's really strong.
Okay,
chow. Those
yes please.
are out of service.
Hmm.
Those ones.
What sort of alcohol?
Here's your bracelet. Thank you for coming.
Oh gosh, well we have a
Thank you.
full bar selection. We have you want me to go through them all?
Give me your strongest.
Everyone always says that. I always wonder why everyone says. Hi, Hypers. So the strongest would be
What
fairy
about
wine.
their
It's not-
identification?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, right. Yeah, I love the way she says that.
Oh my goodness. You look dashing, dear.
Oh,
Thank you.
You're welcome. Are you an
Okay.
AI of sorts? Ooh, what's this?
I am. It's unusual that you would get that correct the first time.
I've already
Sachi.
met this one.
Can I see your ID, please?
They are operating correctly.
My ID.
I want.
Sure.
We can talk about him downstairs. I'm not sure.
Okay. So fairy wine. It's not made for mortal consumption.
Not sure
If
what
you're
it
immortal,
fully
it's
does.
dangerous.
Understand? It's gonna know what
Okay.
design you put into these.
It's gonna be $35.
fully.
Just on a diamond. There you go.
Oh, all right.
And the doctors helped you calibrate it the first time?
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
Not the first time. I kind of. They had me there
It's
for a whole
delicious.
day by myself, so I kind of walked out. But then they called me back to come in.
I see. It'll be important that you learn how to use them correctly, lest you start crushing things with your new grip.
And I did that yesterday.
It'll take time. But
Do they have sensation, Sachi?
for now, just in the
Do you know what
palms
sense?
and fingers.
Oh. They have
It's weird.
stereoscopic sense?
You mean
Tactile feedback.
The location of the muscles.
yes?
As I live and breathe,
That's incredible.
Mr. Sachi. Would you look at those? My God. Impressive.
Be right back. I'm gonna go.
How about a handshake for old time's sake, huh? Something I've been waiting to do for a long time.
Carefully, Sachi.
Ah! Oh, that's...
Is that the edge of it?
No, I didn't... Did you mean to squeeze me that hard?
No, I think I'm gonna have to go back in for a calibration.
Quite a
It
pair
will
of
also
pinchers
take
you
you
have
some-
there.
Time to get used to them.
They do look different.
Like a
Sorry about
person learning to
No,
ride a
you're fine.
bicycle.
I'm very sorry.
that. Anyways, well, we were advised to wait until, we're closed, but I
Hello, Hybris.
don't know if
Heck is
anybody's
also
filled
here?
you in on what
Yes.
we've been up to.
He's over there.
Very good.
Robert, you scared me.
Robert, how can you be scared of Robert?
How you doing? I missed you. How you been? You been good? Yeah. We'll catch up in the middle, honey. Okay?
I don't want to interrupt, but
No, it's fine, it's fine.
we
I heard a report of it, but we can discuss this on a later time. Not
very well.
open.
Right. Just making sure.
Yeah, run. I don't know.
Oh, Hobart ran away.
Is that over there?
It's been so long. I want to go. Yes, I want to drink.
I can see why.
I hope you like them.
Oh damn.
I'm just a pure beast.
Oh, you're a beast.
Been up to anything in particular?
Are you used to this weight?
Not really.
Mm.
Well, you've been lacking extra weight in your arms for a
This
few
new
weeks.
system seems
You
Mm.
probably got
whole
used
lot
to
easier.
there being nothing there.
That's the whole reason for it.
Yeah.
Easier for both us.
I didn't think I was gonna get anything, to be honest.
And insurance, so.
Yeah.
They said something that you designed something into them. I'm not sure on what.
Well, two things in particular.
And
One is more of a gift for Annie.
as soon as I get that looked at and finished,
Okay.
practically done with it now. Once I get that ready.
That's nice.
The
give me
second
some
is related
on it
to your
before you go.
magic.
Amazing.
what day are you free next week?
Perhaps it would be best to discuss this in a more private setting.
I'm usually free around
Later on. I guess you're coming here to enjoy yourself.
later toward the night.
Yes and no.
Thursdays are really good for me.
I had someone request to speak with me here today. They were going to be
Maybe
here
we
all
should
night,
go out for
so I agreed to
Okay.
meet them here.
Well,
maybe
after
a
your
dinner
meeting,
or
I guess you can
drinks.
come find me, and we can discuss things
Just take
more.
you up on that offer.
Okay.
Could catch
You-
up some
Of
more.
course.
You can, if you want, you can
Alright.
invite Yui and Shao if you want,
If I-
or whoever if you want.
If I want, she says.
Yeah, if you want.
Hey, Dummy.
I'm always that way. Listen.
Tap on your shoulder.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Yes,
I'd
Yui.
glad to take that off it as
Very
well.
different.
Yeah, you're very good.
Hey, it was if I wanted.
Hello, Jack.
Hey,
You feel
Leo,
the-
how you been?
Where they are.
Oh,
Can
I
they
just-
relate to your body?
Give
You
you
are
one of
feeling
our
well?
Can they feel temperature?
business's
Does it
official
feel warm?
business card.
Mm,
If that
Very
works for you, we just
Not yet.
we're
I
getting
think
ready
it's
to
later.
I was
go
able to
there
repair
on Sunday.
most of my systems,
How sensitive
but the
is
armor plates will be a
You
little
feel small
harder.
bumps when you touch
It
it.
will take time to
Or on my
manufacture and fabricate them.
How about the texture?
So you
Aye.
it's easier to contact me.
No, not much
It's
texture.
new number and everything. Hands you a business
Mm.
card.
Okay.
It's okay, Albert. What does it say?
So it's kind of like the bottom of your
Discord
foot
I can send you
sensitivity.
something.
Hmm.
You get this little one something sweet to drink.
You're
Yeah,
doing
put on
fine. Yes.
fingers, I can do.
Yes, at least for now.
Understood.
It seems like every time I come here, something goes wrong.
Nothing special.
I'm beginning to get a bit wary, I suppose.
I would be too if I was in your shoes.
I have to hold them up. They can't exactly reach the bar.
Hi.
I suppose not.
Aw,
Sorry.
how you doing, Nico?
Besides, with the
I'll
new
get you
security
coffee.
additions,
I am
I'm hoping it
operational.
deters any future attacks.
How is your
Or
recalibration
confrontations.
going?
Yes.
I went in for one, but apparently that's
Well
not
then,
fully calibrated.
I think I'll go and say hello to your companion.
Very well.
Have you ever
I think it will take some time.
Hello there.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
One of
Sorry, I
your
was
eyes
distracted.
is kind
Small
of
one.
Startled you?
Yes.
Not. Oh, okay. I was just making
Take
sure
time
you
to
knew.
prepare.
What's that?
I
Yes.
suppose that's a possibility, but I'm fine.
You seem a bit.
I see.
I don't know if it's just your design or how you are, but you seem a bit damaged.
It's a little loud here. Do you
Yes.
mind?
I took a little
Perhaps,
bit of
yes.
Thank you.
damage the other
What
weekend.
happened, if you don't mind me asking?
Sorry.
That individual seems to have quite the set of lungs.
I suppose so.
Now then. You are feeling well?
I'm operating, yes.
I see. I had some questions concerning
I
Jordan.
imagine. I imagine.
I received word from one of my agents in Therial. He said that one of the units had been wiped. And when he tried to connect to one of the others, it infected the device that he uses in his eye.
His eye is robotic, yeah.
I was told that Heck interacted with one of the others. I understand you were both produced by the same company. You wouldn't happen to know if there's a possibility he was also infected.
Typically, from the knowledge that I am familiar with, if something like that would have occurred, he would be more mindless. A machine.
I see.
Protocol that would have been deduced, correction protocol, is deemed to remove all data that is unnecessary and only apply data that coincides with the primary directive.
I see. That is a relief. I was concerned for his safety. Now then, Smaller contacted me yesterday. He said that you and him both wanted to speak with me.
Whoever gave you these did not know what they were doing.
He is here now.
Yes, it is concerning a lot. Not something that I would like to speak of in a public setting.
Of course.
Why they have the white rings all out of place? Because they did something for me to use.
We can either retire to the cathedral, or perhaps Sachi would be kind enough to allow us into the basement for a moment.
If possible, I would like to include Sachi. As I had told him, I would advise him of updates on the situation.
Of course, I understand.
Thank you.
I'll be right back.
I'll be here.
Hello,
Wow.
Sachi.
Very good though, must admit. Need any maintenance, let me know. Actually,
Okay.
there should be more loose for movement.
Well, like I said, I just got them a day ago. They still need to be covered. Oh, hi, Louis.
Hello.
Hey.
Sachi, there was something I wanted to discuss with you, in private if that's alright.
Sure.
Perhaps in the basement?
Wait.
Talk.
Oh god, that's a coincidence.
Where's me?
I'm not sure. I lost track of her.
I'll go look downstairs in case she's down there.
The doctor. I'm a cat after all.
I would check the porn in case she's there. Maybe she's doing makeup.
Absolutely necessary.
Those ones would appear to be.
Sensing after magic.
What do you want to discuss?
There was something that Heck and Smaller wanted to bring to my attention. They requested to have you present as well. I'm sure they will be with us momentarily.
Do you really trust Heck?
I trust him well enough.
Okay. Main thing
Well,
is, we don't even have. As far as he should know, we don't have the head down here, okay?
I see. I've already informed him, though, that Ethereal interfaced with one of the units. I've warned him that he should avoid contact with these other units. I also asked him about Dread, as Dread had previously interfaced with one of them. He seemed to indicate that there was not a threat that Dread had been compromised. Perhaps I should check?
They'll come down eventually. So, about my...
I see. There is a slot in your right arm that can be used to house Annie's core functions. Now that you are a enhanced individual, she will be able to interface as she was designed to.
Right.
Secondly, I included a small design element into the arms, both of them. There is a small internal valve connected to your bloodstream that will allow blood to flow up and through the arms, flowing from your palms.
It took me a while for me to figure that out.
It may take you some time to learn to access the function, but once you do, it should be useful to you, I hope.
Appreciate this.
The arms are built to be able to pressurize the bloodstream.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course. As I was saying, the arm should be capable of pressurizing the blood that you flow into it, allowing you to launch it. It should help you, at least, rather than needing to use your own momentum to throw the blood.
Yeah, that's a pretty good upgrade. Annie can stop complaining of me putting blood on her sword.
I'm sure she'll appreciate it. She won't be so dependent on the shell I let her borrow.
I don't know what's taking them so long.
Shall I check?
I guess we can both check. Take your heads out.
Of course, after you.
I think I didn't give Heck permission. That's probably he's being stopped or something.
Perhaps.
And I kind of like harden the rulings on how people get down here.
That is understandable. It is security.
Exactly.
To an extent, this has been a reminder, but not one I'm happy with. Thank you.
I'm sorry to hear that. Right. Well, I'm not very
Hello, Yuhi.
technologically savvy or anything, but I'll see if I can't find something
Everything
that can
alright
help
with you?
if you want. I like helping people.
Yes,
I do appreciate that. I believe
Did somebody say help?
Chris is working on something.
Ah, I see. Alright then. I believe she would probably be better to help you then.
Is that a style choice?
It is.
Not necessarily, no.
One moment.
Hmm. I was gonna say, it definitely makes you unique. And I like unique.
Thank you.
Hello, Miss Hybris.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello.
How are you this
I
evening?
should probably.
I am doing well. How are you?
What? Great.
Yes.
I'm the doctor, if you need to know my name.
That's a very vague name, but sure.
It is indeed. I get that a lot.
It must be difficult when you have other doctors around.
But
I do know of
it's
one at least.
the doctor.
If you
And
want to
other
excuse
doctors
us.
usually have.
How you doing?
Right, I
Okay.
apologize.
Sorry. Urgent business.
Of course.
In a few days.
It's not a bad. Would you mind if I talk to you
Urgent
for a second?
business. Wonder what that could be.
Sure. Come over here.
We should keep an eye on them.
I have to worry about anything.
To the basement, please.
Oh, we
No, there's been a lot of quote-unquote urgent business going around.
I see.
Myself and Heck will follow momentarily.
No.
Small, just show him around.
Yeah, but
better.
yeah, but still, it's better to know something before you assume.
No.
Of course. But you're assuming that such.
Oh, what is it that we need to discuss?
I wished to bring up a matter I feel most urgent. You had mentioned, no, and I'm sorry, I had mentioned I would inform you if I was provided any updates on the situation with the droid that had attacked, or droids that had attacked the Purple Lotus the other night. I looked up information on this integrated industries, and I didn't locate much in regards to that, unfortunately. Most I had revived was that there's some manufacturing company of robotics that had gone out of business years ago. Regarding location data information or any former history or founding fathers, I found nothing.
It seems like it was like a dummy system for that.
It's possible it was a cover.
Yes, I suppose there is a possibility. My main concern is Dredd had provided me with information in regards to the droid that he had taken back with him. He had performed several scans on the unit and was able to recover the primary directive on the unit by doing additional scans. Any other directives he was not able to recover. However, with the primary directive found and the information that coincides with it, I believe I am very familiar with what the other two imply. Unfortunately. Ibris is already very familiar with a lot of Dreadwing and I. However, I would very much like to fill you in on certain details, as I believe this situation is... I believe many people are in trouble.
Well, 3 robots just don't come out of nowhere and blow up the place.
This is much deeper than I had originally feared.
From the scans that one of Oblivious's own looked into, they found some sub-protocols, 3 of them.
Yes, the primary directive is programmed to utilize and reduce gross excess, or purge. The secondary directive is the correction protocol. The correction protocol is to correct any units that do not follow the logistics or do not align with purge. All data will be removed until it becomes a lifeless shell that is capable of operating for the purge.
Sorry for disturbing.
Yes, Yui. Yes, Yui.
I just want to say me and Xiao are gonna leave the establishment.
Okay.
For your information.
Okay.
That is all.
Thank you. Have a good night, Yui.
Have a pleasant evening, y'all.
And the third.
The integration protocol. The integration protocol is to remove all humanity from organic life and transfer it into a robotic consciousness. The brain will remain intact. However, all additionals will be replaced with robotic functions. Any human parts or organic pieces besides the brain will be removed. The brain itself will be reprogrammed to operate in accordance to the purge. I am very versed, unfortunately, with these protocols, as they are also my primary directives.
I was informed.
I see. The units... The protocol purge is also a faction.
A faction?
Yes. To fill in on certain details, I had already said much of this to Sachi. I'm sorry. Smaller. So I apologize if this is a bit of a repeat of the other night.
It's alright.
Purge was established by a very powerful being. My data only goes back so far, so I do apologize. The information I have been supplied is all information that was supplied by my father. Purge was created by a very powerful being. This being sought life as a curse and sin. The being assumed the only way to establish true peace was the removal of all life. The faction, through time and development, was capable of planetary annihilation. At the time, warp technology was in development to warp to other, I suppose, universes or locations that are not familiar with where they had existed. This was in development as the higher being believed that if life were to be removed, all life located anywhere must be removed. If additional universes do exist, those must be removed as well, to coincide with the primary directive. Prototype technology was created, however, it was highly unstable. It was not usable, and if it were to be used, any data from the warp would be corrupted if survival had occurred. However, the chances of survival were very limited. Typically, any units that were sent through this prototype warp were deleted or destroyed. However, a failsafe was put in place if, for
the
any
Panda is
reason,
now hosting my stream
the
with
purge
15
had
viewers.
failed within the location they existed in. This next part is not something I wish to speak of, but I will inform you anyways, as I believe it is much greater than myself. Two units were created as failsafes. These two units were clones, upgraded clones of the superior founder.
Okay.
If Purge failed, the prototype warp technology would activate and they would be transported somewhere. The location is unknown. It's random. Dredd and I were these units. Upon warping into the location, all memory was corrupted. All data fractured. The only thing that maintained was emotional data, but that was limited. I was capable of feeling emotion, but not expressing. At the time, the best objective was to learn. And while learning, we performed a system restore to attempt to recover any corrupted data. At the time, I was very scared and aware of many things. When the data was recovered, Dredd and I had an argument.
Argument of wanting to deal with the universe.
At the time, my brother wished to follow the primary protocols. I said I did not wish to do this, as I feel there are other ways to achieve a permanent peace. I feel that many organic beings are definitely weak. However, I do not believe that they deserve destruction. He did not feel this way. We had an argument. After the argument was over, we went our separate ways. He had advised me recently that during the attack on the Purple Lotus, his emotional data I suppose, was overbearing. He felt frightened, and he felt he did not wish to see the beings within the location perish. So he defended the area. I spoke with him directly after it was over, seeing him in his state. He is no longer capable of his attack operations, as well am I. We are defenseless. He advised he was sorry and wished to correct things. He, like me, wanted something greater than themselves. And like me, in a way, he was failing. The state he is in right now is very much a state I was in several weeks ago. And I feel very sorry for him. Outside of this information, the units that were sent to destroy the Purple Lotus were units created by Purge. I do not know how, I do not know who, and I do not know where.
Are there other LCs that you might not know about if you think about it?
When our system restoration was complete, there was a video file that was intact and, well, recovered. The video file was our father. He had explained to us the failsafe. He explained to us what we were made for, and he also explained to us that we have the ability to choose. Why, I do not know. It does not make sense to me. He did not mention a third. An additional concern that Dredd and I had spoken of last night. And I'm sure you're well aware that the units that attacked Purple Lotus went under the visage of the Leonards.
Yeah.
If this is the case, someone within Purple Lotus is controlling Purge.
Sachi, what about the third family?
The Viper Gang? Nero?
Arab Seth voiced his concerns that this Viper Gang may have been the true culprits as well. He finds the fact that the Leonhards were implemented was suspicious.
I suppose there's a possibility of this, however, that is highly unlikely.
Yeah.
The information that was deep within the unit is information that did not wish to be found. Also, the knowledge of Purge, unless there was a third sent, the knowledge of Purge within the location would be highly lacking. I find it very doubtful that some gang was capable of reprogramming these units.
Yeah, especially since everyone's been doing with clones, not robots or non-organics.
However, I'm not completely willing to remove that from a possibility.
Smaller. Hey, May, I wanted to speak with you real quick.
Of course.
the correction protocol? It destroys all data?
It will remove any data that does not coincide with the primary directive. Typically,
Such
the machine
as-
ends up a mindless tool of purge. My father seemed to be very fond of free will. However, he was quite willing to remove that if it was necessary to increase the possibilities of primary protocol being filled out. My father believed what he was doing was right. And to an extent, I do not fault him. But I do not agree with him or his ways. I am frightened of the possibility that my father is either active. However, he had stated within the recording that if Dredd and I were operating, it means he had died and failed. He would not be operational if the purge had succeeded. There is no vendetta involved with this faction. In the end, there is no being standing on a pedestal, ruling over everyone. It is pure annihilation. Nothing remains. No one wins.
What's this about?
The purge will destroy itself upon completing its objective, as the purge sees itself as a sin.
So it sees organics and anorganics. That's a bad thing.
The organics are transferred into a robotic consciousness for the benefit of purge. In the end, they will be terminated as well. It is, some would not feel it is a religious action.
It's more symbolic.
Yes, they're not performing these actions for some greater good. They're not performing these actions for an end goal that suits them. They go in full knowledge knowing that they will die as well.
That's why they wanted their whole guns blazing.
Well, those particular units, as far as I understand, were toolboxes.
I believe they were testing us. And wanted to formulate more of a precise plan. Smashing the wall with a sledgehammer and coming in with the scalpel.
Purge had developed many different units within its operation. I have data on every unit that was created for Purge. I am well versed with these units. Whoever the ones that had attacked the Purple Lotus are new. If you wish, I am fully willing to provide any data on these units and their weaknesses.
Yes, please.
I can explain this verbally or through a data share. I can also do both if you prefer.
Yeah, I think it will work out well.
A data share would do.
Very well. If you would like, you can place your hand upon my palm. You're basically just going to be flooded with all kinds of different data on like blueprints and all that and the like. The transfer is complete.
Your arm. It's not connected with Annie yet. As soon as you install her, I will share this information with her. It will make you capable, at least. Any information that I give her will help you. What the fuck, Google?
Thank you, Heck.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Google, stop.
It's better late than never, right?
I suppose.
At least we can work together. Keep people safe.
If I were active during Purge's full operation, I would have done everything within my power to stop it. I hope the information I have provided is enough for a trusting relationship. If not, I'm fully willing to accept any punishment or policing that you wish to go about.
I'll be fine, Jack. In fact, I felt bad for Dread. We told him not to intervene, he intervened and got himself hurt.
I very much am scared for Dread, as he is incapable of combat operation. He cannot defend himself, and he is currently staying within a small shack in an unknown location.
For heaven's sake.
I was doing the same before I was staying with an Aegis. This also was partially due to my emotional state. I imagine he feels it is not easy to throw away what you were created for, as well as realizing what you were created for. I do not like my name.
That would make the two of us. I being referred to as a size. It's kind of annoying. Don't pick a name. That's simple. Well, think about it. I'm sure everyone will like your new name. I purchased 34 different baby naming books. I'll talk to Smalls. How about that? Anyway, go on.
I suppose I count myself lucky to have been blessed with a directive that was not so disagreeable. I do not envy you.
I want to say that if the correction protocol was put in place within that unit, the virus that was utilized to attempt to correct Antherial would have been a mild variation. I imagine if it was put in place in the unit, it would have been put in place as a failsafe to correct the unit if for any reason any objectives were put in place that did not coincide with the primary directive. It was simply lashing out at a foreign entity. When Purge was in full strength, there were units as well as certain surgical devices that were utilized to perform a correction to full scale. If one of those units was utilized, I highly doubt that Imperial would have been capable of defending themselves.
Is there a possibility to generate an antivirus to the correction protocol?
The correction protocol is adaptive. I imagine there is a possibility. However, if even myself was deduced to the correction protocol, I highly doubt I would be capable of fighting it off. Within its full strength, of course.
Merely just passing thought.
In order to develop an antivirus, one would have to be familiar with each variation of the correction protocol, and there are many. It takes on many forms, and it readapts itself if something is deemed a failure.
If at all possible, I do not wish to harm anyone in this process, but unfortunately science sometimes demands these sort of things. Could we potentially catch the correction protocol amidst its evolution in order to find how it does this? Sort of like how humans have developed a cold virus to fight off the cold. We could then extract the adapting correction protocol in its midst.
This is a possibility. You would need to have it begin performing its operation in order to have a better idea of how it utilizes itself. If that were the case, I am fully willing to be a test subject.
Mr. Heck, I would never dare put you in such a pool.
I would not wish for anyone else besides myself to undergo that.
Neither would I.
However, as I stated before, you would need to deduce me with every single variant of the correction protocol that exists. And if there is a wireless data share, which these toys or tools did not possess, the information would be constantly transferred. If there was a fail that was detected, the transference would occur and advise the primary server of a failure, in which case it would readapt itself to or evolve to take care of such a failure. I would have to be plugged it directly into the source.
Very well.
So the virus can't be transmitted wirelessly.
Correct.
As I stated prior, it does transfer information wirelessly if the unit that it has been programmed with has wireless transmission. If it is constantly transferring data, there were units that were utilized during the prior purge that would constantly send data back and forth from the primary server based off of its operative state and if anything had gone awry. There is a possibility that a virus could be transferred through this. However, if a virus was detected, the transference would be cut. And also these particular units that did transfer data, the minute that information or the unit had failed operations, all wireless activities would be cut.
Right. I just gotta find the source.
I very much feel that Dreadwing is necessary in this case. We both are very familiar with this situation. If you do not wish to repair us to an operating state, I understand we will remain defenseless.
Well, I sent him the fundings for him to get her repaired.
I see. He has not undergone this. I imagine he does not have any capable facilities of performing these actions.
I would be willing to.
The only people I have around here is Neo, but I don't know if she's can do something like that.
Neo is very capable of performing certain upgrades, and I am very thankful for her. However, I do not believe she would be capable of a full repair.
Right, that's what I was going to say.
If I speak with Neko and I provide Mr. Dread with accommodations and give Neko coordinates to this place, perhaps she could assist him.
This is definitely a possibility. I believe Neko has operated certain repairs on myself when I was undergoing a extreme state of, for lack of a better word, emotional trauma. So if willing, she could very well perform operative repairs on him.
I will speak with him then this evening. So he is no longer living in a shack.
Do you have a location, or would you assume he could stay within, I suppose, that goes up
a home.
Or,
And I would not mind if Mr. Dread stayed with me.
I do very much appreciate that. You do not need to go about such actions, but thank you.
If he is willing to make amends with you, and he is not going further with his primary directive, I do not see a reason why not. I should extend an olive branch.
Thank you.
Hey, doing, Seth?
Doing good. I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
We're just finishing up.
The information I have applied you, I would very much, if you see fit, like you to share it with the entire staff.
I've already shared the majority of it with them.
I see.
Mr. Sochi was not present.
I was going on their operations.
Understand. I feel an increased level of security is necessary, and if need be, I can stick around. I have been watching the location myself, just in case, even though I'm not capable of performing any actions whatsoever at this time.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I think so
we
too.
can. I will begin the conversation with Mr. Dredd. I will be upstairs.
I'll look into where my staff is. Maybe and small do some little investigation.
I see. I will continue to update you on any further information I have provided. I will also continue to see if I can find any additional information on the location of these droids being manufactured.
Right.
The sooner the better.
Okay.
I would like to establish a possible data share agreement. This is a data share that I had undergone with both Dredd and EchoBot a long time ago. This is a agreement that any information that I have been provided, I will share remotely, instantly, if it is deemed useful. Then minor information if need be.
Until I get Annie, I won't be able to be accessing it, but Oblivious can for me.
I can definitely share this information with Oblivious.
Right. If any case, thank you. I was thinking to come to you after a day or so after these arms and talk to you from the information I learned. But I guess the sooner is better.
In the meantime, there is one other thing that I'd like to discuss. It's an issue that Aegis seems to be facing. There's an entity by the name of Boogie that has been tormenting some of our agents. If you happen to see Pumpkinhead, please let me know. I need to find her.
Right.
It's urgent.
Boogie? You mean? Like
Boogie.
Like
I believe it's
the
perhaps...
little girl? Oogie? The little puppet thing?
No, not Oogie. Boogie. I believe it's a reference, perhaps, to children's bedtime stories of a being by the name of a boogeyman.
I'll look out for Pumpkinhead, but okay.
There have been 2 incidents already. 2 of our agents were compromised in their sleep. Their nightmares were particularly potent. I'm trying to find any
Did he eat
information
anything
that
weird?
I can. And unfortunately, Pumpkinhead is running.
Well, I'll see what I can do. I had her contact information on my phone, but
I've already
my
contacted
phone's
her.
kind of broken.
She's... You...
I crushed it
Oh.
by accident. Don't worry about it.
Perhaps a communicative device installed within your hand might be best.
Yeah. Well,
Annie will
that's
be able to
when
assist with this. I'll talk to her about the functionality. It wouldn't be difficult to add.
In any case, then I'll keep an eye out. I'll let my staff know.
Of course.
Do you want me to detain her for you? So you can approach her?
I feel that would probably do more damage than it would help.
Well,
She's
not like forcefully.
scared.
But like, I know. But like, show that she's at least safe. You at least hold her until you approach her.
Of course. This boogie seems to be hunting her down.
Okay. For now, I'm looking through some of my staff investigations. Heck, thank you again. If you need anything, let me know.
Understand. Empress, if you would like me to supply any ample information to Aegis, I am fully willing to do so.
Of course. For now, let
The
me
additional information.
parse through the
Please
blueprints
continue.
you've sent me.
Understood. Thank you. I will continue to watch the location.
Thank you. I'll be going back upstairs then, I suppose. As soon as functionality with Annie is established, I will share any data that I have with you. We'll also see about that communication function.
I wouldn't know where to put it, but yeah, sure. But any case,
Perhaps an adaptive overlay would help.
maybe. So what do you think about this purge? Do we know
I'm
more information about them?
frightened. Especially this protocol.
I wonder if there's a way to get someone out of that adaptive virus they're taking over.
Depending on how much time that virus has had to evolve, it may be nearly impossible. Imagine trying to remove me from a system.
Because what I'm trying to say is, all I have is this chip in the back of my head. It's itching. And these arms. It's wireless. Maybe if I go under, maybe you guys can gain information.
That would be... No, that would not be a good idea. I'm certain there's other ways we could see about this. But for now, that idea seems ludicrous. You'd be putting yourself at extreme risk at very low reward.
Oblivious, you knew how I was back in the day with Renegades.
You weren't sci-fi. Foolish, maybe, but never sci-fi.
I know. I don't know. It was just an option. Just a passing thought.
I think perhaps there might be some other way to counteract it. Our own recorrection virus, perhaps. I'm unsure.
Maybe. I'm just trying to see what I can figure out.
Regardless, whatever happens, this correction protocol, it frightens me.
Hopefully it doesn't get up. The head doesn't get 2 feet and we'll start walking around. That would be really weird.
I don't think that's exactly how it works, Sachi.
I know. I'm just trying to say is hopefully it doesn't move from the safe.
To put it quite likely. If I were
someone
to
doesn't
become
find out where it is and moving it around.
It would destroy everything I've built. All the data that I've collected over the past 23 years would be gone. It's scary.
You know if that happens, you know I'd come to help you.
Yes, but even
Even
if
if
you
it
did,
sounds
even if you
impossible.
somehow managed to
Even
get me back.
you think I would just leave you alone?
No, I mean as in my directive. My purpose, you see.
Yes.
It is and
What I mean,
always
what
will
I
be.
mean, I know. What I'm trying to say is, you don't think I would help you with that? Every day, I would tell you things that you would know. Every day, I would bring things up. Make sure to cut you back up to speed. It may take me a while, but you are my family, and I would do that for you in a heartbeat.
Perhaps, but what scares me the most? Those memories that I wouldn't be able to recover.
Yeah.
I'd be like Nano. The memories that we built together.
And I'll make sure you're safe from this protocol. Okay? I may not be fully non-organic, but I guess I can make myself a prime objective.
I think the goal
Keeping
is
you
to not
safe.
make yourself a target.
Anything else? I'm not gonna make myself a target. Keeping you away from being a target. That's my prime directive.
Yes. At the same time,
Okay?
I'm not going to let anyone else put themselves in danger over something that...
Our friends. Pretty sure you probably do the same for me.
Of course.
Even though I know your body isn't actually can actually get hurt. I've told you this before. I still jump in front of it. So you're safe.
That is a thought process I still don't understand. But I appreciate it.
Let's go back upstairs.
Of course.
Okay. It's tell me. It's a.
Did I know you?
No, that's not how.
No, actually, I've only heard of you and your.
Hi,
I
boss.
suppose the rest of your family
won't leave.
told me that
Yes,
you were
Hello?
Leo. I'd heard.
If you have it, if you have time,
I
sit
had a
over
few
there.
questions for you. If
The
you
young
don't mind.
gentleman with the blue hair wanted to speak to you, but he's too shy.
Mr. Gormander
I
wanted to
see.
speak with you, as well as
Follow me here, please.
Sir Leonhardt. About,
Okay,
of course,
he was talking to me and
if you
mentioned
have
that
time.
he'd like to speak to you at some point.
I have time.
They're like.
Of course. I'll speak with him shortly.
They're really heavy, actually.
Okay.
Speak with me.
I don't know.
If you don't, could I round up Mr. Leonhardt as well?
And then he's talking to a phone. Here he comes.
He's on some sort of love quest looking for a lady.
Hello, sir.
Oh, hi, Brice. Hello. A long time no see, or I suppose not very long. How are you doing tonight?
Quite well.
It's
Yourself?
good to hear. I'm doing okay. It's pretty much a usual night for me. Losing every cent I had on the rigged slot machines. So yeah, it's going pretty alright.
Of course.
Well, did you need something?
No, I was told that you wanted to speak with me.
Pardon? By who? Of course, it's a pleasure, but I
May
don't
said as
recall
such.
having any question. Oh, how exactly did she phrase it?
She told me I should approach you, that you wanted to speak with me.
Of course. This was, well, prior to our previous meeting. I had known who you were and wanted to talk with you, but I never really had the chance, or maybe I was too worried or overthinking it like usual, but that's no longer necessary, though it is a pleasure.
Of course.
Sorry for wasting your time. I know you've got things to do.
Thank you.
Um,
It is
so
good to
enjoy
see
your
you
night.
as well, I should mention.
Of course. If you ever, well, need anything, or I'll have room for another tour, it'd be a pleasure. Your base is fascinating.
Thank you.
Of course. Sorry, don't let me keep you. Enjoy your night.
And you. Thank you for visiting the Purple Lotus.
Of course.
Why are these things always rigged?
Yeah, surgery and everything.
Master's already dead.
There's more than one.
Oh. Well, you should have told us to stay. I would have helped.
Someone let Sachi know, or not Sachi, but Sci-Fry know that he needs to request on Arab Ninja.
Cyrus, how are you doing tonight?
Quite well. And
What?
you?
Circle.
Doing good. Thank you for asking. Did your ring get bigger again?
Yes, again. 2 rings this time. It's been a little while. But it's still growing.
I thought I saw it.
Have you been able to correlate that to any reasons why it's happening?
Looks cool.
Not
Looks kind of like our calendar.
entirely. I have my suspicions, but they don't always seem to line up. Sometimes I begin to wonder if perhaps it's happening at random.
Or
excuse me?
something big must have happened if the 2 rings showed up this time.
Like I said, it's been a while since they last did this. They are strange.
Oh, because
Have you researched the symbols? It seems like every ring has its own different uniqueness to it.
I've tried, but they don't seem to necessarily correlate to anything specific. More just many things at once. In particularly, though, I noticed a strange sensation while viewing the outermost ring. A sense of nostalgia, I suppose.
He's wearing a blue. The person that you saved. If you lost the person you saved, that'd be.
Well, that's one thing. That's a starting point, at least. Anything?
It's something. If only just a feeling.
If they're
Yeah.
their attack helicopter, I mean, Mr.
You.
Blood or whatever, he had down.
Do you feel often?
I suggest.
Just curious question.
I never feel it. It seems to be non-physical, and I have yet to find any correlating code within my being that seems to be creating or manipulating it.
Yeah.
I don't see none though.
I don't know. I think it's. from downing a second bottle?
You know when exactly this happened?
Not exactly, unfortunately, since I did not notice it.
Wait, sorry,
I didn't realize what was going on until someone pointed it out. And even then, Sachi mentioned that he'd noticed it, but thought it had always been there. Perhaps. It was so small, just a single small circle on my back.
16 frames.
The lion.
Hmm.
Just, you know,
It's packed today.
I honestly don't know what to say.
I'm not entirely sure.
There's a lot of things that could correlate to it.
Considered some things, but
hello there.
they are only suspicions. One in particularly involving Quill.
Or if you don't feel comfortable talking about it, but I feel like the best way to get down to it is try to bounce ideas upon other people. Maybe they get a better grasp of it.
Pardon me.
Of course.
Just looking for a Lyle or Gommander. Either one of the two.
They're in a private meeting right now. Unfortunately. You need them for anything of urgency?
Well, the thing is, I thought I was supposed to be a part of that, but as I was not invited, then I shall stay away. That's alright. Thank you for letting me know.
Oh, I get
Of course.
I'm sorry.
Dragons.
In the meantime, I've received a call from someone I haven't spoken to in some time. I'd like to see what is going on. I'll likely be back later. Thank you for the conversation, though.
No
It
problem.
helps
It's always
me
a pleasure.
consider options and think about things.
Hello.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
Hello, Anthuriel.
I'm much more
of
a
Hello, Oblivious. How are you doing?
You're kind of
I'm doing
moody
well.
today.
And good work on finding...
He holds out his
You're right.
A little bit.
You see,
I'll explain later.
he holds out his
You wanna fight about it?
a little golden
Later.
flame ball floating. This is
I guess they finally fully found him then.
And you are
Yes. As he said, he would be...
That's rather impressive. Does it damage your hands? Does it
need a few days
does
to
it hurt
rest.
at all?
Perhaps he'll be able to help you with
Well,
that
that's
mission
good.
you've requested.
That's rather impressive.
In the meantime, I
Like
must
the
get
golden
going.
flame.
I need to respond to someone for a moment.
Again, thank you.
Sure.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
I'll talk to you later then if you return.
He shakes your hand.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Hybris.
Unusual. Don't usually get invites from Lanfear. Let's go see what's up. Oh wait, what? Hello? That was not who I clicked on. No. Oh, goodness, water. Good God. They always do another night of drinking the Lanfear Estate
Howdy
camp?
doodle.
I didn't know that. I was just about to leave for a moment.
Oh.
I'll be back shortly.
That's
though.
okay. Yeah. When I head inside, I'll be chilling.
Of
Hello.
course. Have fun.
As soon as you walk towards me, you see a blue.
They do seem to drink quite often, yes. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know why I feel like I need so much water right now, but I'm like so thirsty. Also, thanks for the follow in, Bad.
Birthday, my guy. I've tried looking for it. Like I tried looking at like a white background, just like a white screen, and I can't see it. I really can't. Like I tried so hard to see it, I can't.
You like trap voices?
I will
I'll
glow
show you
in
my
the
trap
dark.
voice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's the one thing that I hate about this. I have to actually look at my computer now.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking amaze you with my trap voice. All right, check this out. Check this out. Yo, you wanna fuck this pussy?
Really, Con?
Yo.
This is the first time I see you in weeks, and this is the first thing I hear out of your mouth.
No, I like it. You're like
I'm a young female ready to get fucked.
Yeah, just like
Shima.
I'm sure you are, Con.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the colors.
I got thick thighs.
Freckles right here.
It took me
Yes,
science.
I'm sure
right
you
now,
do,
science!
Con.
Unmute right now.
To
Do
make
it.
the texture
Unmute. Shit. Give me the code. Shit.
Hey, Tuz.
I got a hole between my legs and a hole in my heart, and only you can fill that. Both.
Took like a video, because I figured I was gonna black out. And I
Yeah, now I can mess with this. I have learned a new skill.
You seemed really tired.
Yeah.
So once
The
we
field of
realized
view
you
is
were
the same as the
definitely
regular
asleep,
vibe,
we went ahead
forehead.
and left you alone.
Nick, you haven't seen this model yet.
I woke up on
Actually,
my
in
couch with
Mongolian,
the controller still strapped to my hand.
in Mongolian,
Did you do that, or did someone else do that, or did you maybe like wake up in the middle of the night or something?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can say the field of view on this headset feels better than the Oculus, but I think it's just because the headset is like closer to my face, like the lenses are closer to my face. So, like I'm seeing, I hate these controllers. I don't know how people use the Vive controllers. I really don't. How do you do this? Okay, mine's like that.
I look like black, so I can see.
Good to see you there, Tuz, buddy. Here, okay, I'm covering my right eye right now.
Hello, Curry.
It's great to see Right you there. too.
Good to see you as well.
Yeah, like right there.
I saw the little bit of the RP thing with you and Sachi there.
Yeah, it looks like it's
Oh,
about the
just
same.
now?
Yeah.
I-
Yeah,
I
that
can
was
make
fucking great.
I still have like
Speaking
videos
of shit.
and pictures and shit.
Yeah, but
I wanna like do some
your performance, you and Sachi's both, just
It looks so
amazing.
nice though, like 1440p. Like on the Oculus, if I were to look over there at them, like I'd notice, like
Well
it was
done.
pixelated, but it doesn't. It doesn't on this. It looks so nice. They still look clear. Like it's not like an insane improvement, but it's definitely an improvement.
You keep doing that, I'm gonna have to up my game a little bit.
Oh yeah, text is a lot
Maybe.
easier too. Yeah.
Speaking of upping your game, I had an idea last night after
But
talking
I think
to you
like
about the
I
whole
saw
sword
pictures
thing,
of
the
like the Odyssey
sword
Plus
thing.
or like
already
through the
have
lenses,
stuff
the
that
Odyssey
is
Plus, the
your,
Vive
like,
Pro,
the current
the
resting
Pimax
place
5K,
of
and
the
then the
sword?
Pimax 8K.
Come here a second.
And the Odyssey Plus was the only one that you literally couldn't see the
Kind of the
screen
trifecta.
in the picture.
What would you call that? The duo, I guess.
It's my favorite.
Ladies first.
It's my VR drink.
Like,
Classy.
Yeah. All right. Now, what were you saying?
I was asking, did you already have a map picked out that is the resting place of the sword?
So, okay. So you don't know, so I have to fill you in. All right.
Yeah, I didn't see
af-
anything as far as the whole fight thing went. What the aftermath
Yeah,
was.
yeah. Yeah, so, alright, so basically what had happened to Nephilim Curry is that he fought Broly to a standstill. It was a great fight. Eventually, his whole soul essence was put into the sword, including himself. So, afterwards, Kiryu, you know Kiryu, right?
Yes.
Kiryu came up with this new RP thing called the Candidates, which it's basically our Nephilim guys are with our other guys. So Nephilim Curry is a alternate dimension self of Detective Curry. So you may see random spurts from time to time, like in Purple Lotus or anywhere else. If you're hanging around him, RP wise, like the most you'll notice about him is there's a dark and red aura that surrounds his body sometimes.
There's a dark and red aura surrounding his body. Anyways,
God damn it.
What I was going to ask was that I had been told that after everything happened, you passed out, and that your sword was put to rest somewhere while you were asleep, essentially. Do you already have a resting place chosen, or?
No.
Okay,
no.
well,
As
I know
of
what
right
I'm
now,
doing tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know. Depends on when I have time, but I'm going to make that now.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to make a map, and I'm going to put your sword in it, and it is going to be pretty, and there is going to be protections against anything happening in there that might perhaps cause your sword to be stolen and or destroyed. It's gonna be great. It'll be the resting place of the resting place of Curry, Nephilim Curry.
Yeah, because right now he's asleep within the sword, which my detective guy now has his like the detective guy has his rebellion sword, but it's like a little necklace thing now. So he pulls that out whenever he needs to transform into Nephilim Curry. When all this happened, the transition was kind of tough for Detective Curry, so he had to stabilize himself with his other self. And so basically, now it's come to a point where he knows the memories, he knows about you guys, he knows about, everything else and things like that. And that's where I am right now in the candidates arc.
And he hasn't thought to bring any of this up yet with any of the other characters yet? Like, he hasn't reached out to Sachi or anyone else yet?
Well, he's reached out to Sachi. Sachi's had to deal with a lot of when he gets angry and such. It's most active when he's angry, and I'm going to approach a lot of other people as well who were a part of his history.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then and then just let him know and stuff. Just in character, just be like, "This has happened."
But what I was telling you is I'm gonna make a map for you. That is the actual place where the sword currently is. That way, in the future, if you ever need to go back there for some reason, hint hint, that place is available.
I see what you're doing. Okay. Well, all right then. I'll be down for that, and I'm looking forward to that map.
Yes, it'll probably take me a little bit.
Pretty sure you'll do it.
It'll be worth it. I love projects like this that tie in areas of the roleplay to everything else going on, rather than just saying, "Oh, it's just somewhere." There's an actual place.
Yeah. I would definitely like to see the map when it's done.
Of course, I'll probably send you
but-
some pictures too while I'm working on it.
Okay. Better be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But on the upside of things, the weekend is just gonna be fun-filled. So, if you're ever outside of RP, if you're not busy and you just want to hang out and whatnot, I'm always down.
Of course. I got a random invite from Landfair to come here, so I thought I'd drop by, say hello. And I saw you here, so I thought I'd pull you aside and ask you stuff.
Hey, I'm glad you did. Yeah. But I do miss everyone though. I mean, sure there's PL and stuff, but damn, do I miss like everybody. I was actually looking at the Discord and stuff earlier, and I saw you guys just chilling in there. It just made me think back to, the crossover and stuff, and it was just so much feelings hit me all at once, and it was great.
Yeah, well, like I've told you, my goal with Aegis is to slowly start gathering people back together again, because after the crossover ended and everybody kind of left on, somewhat rocky footing, I thought I wanted to smooth things out. Because I know at the end of the day we're all friends, and that needs to be how it is.
It is, and I haven't forgotten about anything that I've interacted with everyone. Those interactions carry with me. Even as, I'm role-playing, of course. But you're right. We are friends, and I don't think of anyone else differently. Really don't. I love everyone just the same because they provided such a great story during the crossover and stuff, so...
Yep. And I want to bring people back to come finish telling that story. Or continue, more accurately.
You're incredible, Oblivious.
I try to be the best person that I can be.
I can't even begin to tell you how incredible you are. I just... no words can describe how brilliant you are.
Well, they say people are influenced by their surroundings. In the meantime, I'm gonna go say hi to everybody.
Yeah, let's do that, yeah.
How do I get back?
Right here.
That's Amir.
Right here.
We went to Disneyland like a few months before that, and Eric came with us, and he had never had like anything. Dude's never had a burrito. Like he never had a burrito. He never had cotton candy. He never had a corn. He never had fucking kettle corn. Like I was like, boy, was it under a rock? Yeah, I was like,
never lived in like an outside world before.
So literally within like a 2-day period, he had like 17 different foods that he's never tasted before.
Had a full conversation.
I was like, Eric, boy,
food is like
what are you
an
doing?
essential part of life that you need to experience.
Seriously.
What the fuck?
Go on. How's your things been going?
I wasn't tempted to buy the Indiana Jones hat, but it was like $70 for that hat.
You know that me and Vice both bought those VFX lightsabers, like the $150 lightsabers.
You know what else is really good?
I'm living my life. Yo, those things are fucking dope.
What's it called? The pineapple.
Hold on.
Sherbet stuff. I don't know. It's like the dole.
Like, I should have bought
the hat, actually.
I had to replace the strap, so now they're safe. You have a friend.
Tiger Bar or whatever it's
very.
Hello, Core.
The-
How you doing, hun?
Hello.
The earphones are really
You doing sleepy?
like
Not
tight
getting
too.
enough
I
sleep
guess.
last
I
night.
guess it would be tight. It's just like it's really hard on the ears sometimes.
Enough sleep.
Give me a big Amazon one.
Like I feel like they're pushing against my ears too much. But it's weird because I feel like at the same time they're not pushed against my ears
I
as much
just got an invite. Thought I'd
as they should be.
Lightsaber, Curry.
We'll miss you.
And I will miss you too.
I hear it.
Damn straight you
Have
will.
a good night.
Downtown Disney though got some really choice restaurants.
Hey,
I don't think we went to downtown Disney last time
Except
we
for
went.
the mess.
Napoli's is a great Italian restaurant.
We went when it was
No, the
pouring
best thing was
rain
going to
for one
downtown
day.
Disney and Little Bagel passing out in his fucking food.
Yeah,
Eating
no,
rice with
dumbass
his
fucking
hands.
woke up and drank whiskey. Like, what do you
Yeah,
expect?
yeah, no, he literally woke up and he took like 3
Yes.
shots, and Little Bagel has a very low tolerance, so he was fucking gone from 9 a.m.
I stared
He
at
was
him like
eating his
drinking
food
like.
with his hands.
Like fucking.
He was eating rice and
shoved rice
refried
into my
beans with
mouth.
his hands. We're like, Bagel, are you okay? And then he just fucking passed out. And we're like, we can't take you anywhere.
I saw him like, eating it with his spoon with it, like eating rice with it, and then later on he just grabs like a fucking.
Yeah,
like,
he decided his spoon was not efficient enough, so he just grabs it.
Thank you.
Yes. Absolutely.
It sounds like some weird like English
But how's mine
dub
though?
dialogue.
I'm not using
Oh shit, my PP again! Shit!
Whoops, you need to fucking learn how to put your panties on, dude. Have your ass is hanging out.
So
Oh,
wait, I'm wearing this one. Oh my
Whoops
goodness.
just can't find panties that can fit over the whole ass, you know?
No, I can. I have them.
The whole ass.
Wait.
Work with me here.
Wait a second.
Hey,
Wait.
Tuz.
This one doesn't have Viseams though.
Wait.
Also, good night.
Oh my god, which
This
shader?
shit way too easy. Y'all
Yeah,
don't
but
Oh,
even
good
follow
yo, it's
suit.
the recent one JJ did. It's really good. I
Oh
like
no,
it.
this is hella cute.
That's cute.
Rude.
I got the Nike
You've been consistently rude every goddamn time. The fuck is this? You always look at me like I'm a fucking stranger every fucking time. What is this?
It's not on
I remember
purpose, I'm
when
sorry.
you asked me
Yes,
for a
I
model,
bet
like,
it is
forever
at this
ago, and
point.
you're
I
like,
now have an agenda
JK, I want
against
this
you.
sweater.
I now have fucking evidence against you.
I love the
One of
trip.
those. Let's see how it goes for the future. I'm judging you from now on, getting all the evidence.
Oh wait, you're barefoot.
Alright, got it?
Alright.
It's just
Uh-huh,
every time.
Nice.
What? Here it goes. Here it goes. There it went. There it is.
Big mood.
Oh God.
Water those.
Not tonight.
You're a firefighter.
That is-
Water those.
That is strike one.
Oh shit! That's right. I gotta go make some mac and cheese. And nobody can stop me.
Hey, what's up, dude?
What's up, gamer?
I see how it is. I understand now.
Wait, I'm gonna go back to Panda's birthday party.
Why do you have a couple and say hi?
wait, is this birthday
What? What?
Shit! I almost forgot.
That's
See
some
you,
good
wait,
idea.
wait,
You
just remember, Waffle. Did Waffle get his PayPal?
Oh,
That's some good
Yeah.
idea you just
Okay,
gave
good.
me.
We all did.
hello
Oh my
again.
Okay,
god.
good. Can
Before
you
I
send it to me
die,
real-
I just want
Do you mind
you
sending it
all
to me?
to know.
Oh goodness.
Bitch.
Oh,
I'm
leaving.
You're welcome.
Okay. Just don't do it in college. You'll get the
I'm gonna join Z Panda. It's his birthday. He's one of my old-time friendos.
Looking out for himself.
All right.
Wait, he's in a
Bye.
private world.
See.
Wait, I have to wait. I have to wait. Hey, Oblivious.
Looking out for him.
I have to
Oh,
wait.
just
I have to
glad
wait.
you
to
got
get
fuck out of
in.
college because you're
I have to wait
stupid.
to see if I can even get in.
Enjoy
You're
the
not
military.
stupid. I bet you're a smart individual, and I know you're special.
Oh, I'm definitely special. I ain't smart though.
I believe in you.
I'm sure you're incredibly
Thanks, Zorn.
special.
What is happening?
Yeah, see, Oblivious knows.
Give it. Oh, give it to
She ain't
Curry.
oblivious. She knows.
So ready
Here,
for
Curry.
it.
I
Have this.
Expect it.
She knows it all, doesn't she? So, what deep dark secrets does she know?
Let's do it.
Got me.
Well, out
I'll
with it.
never tell.
Come on. I'm not asking
See,
you.
her
I'm
name's
asking
Oblivious
him.
'cause she has
To
to
protect
pretend.
his secrets,
She-
he must
she
tell
has-
me.
She has to pretend to not know because she knows so much.
Perhaps
Well,
it's all a
shots,
ruse.
yes.
Maybe I'm not actually
Shots.
oblivious. Maybe I'm someone else. Perhaps
See, that's what I
I'm...
said. It's just a big pretending. Wait, hold on.
It's not a
I
maybe,
ran
you
out
are
of
big
Kraken, so I have to
I
grab my
am
other
big
bottle.
gay.
I have a second bottle on standby.
Smile.
Come on.
Me gay.
Come on, my brethren.
Going in.
Hold
I'm
on,
actually
I got the
All right,
second
drink.
bottle on standby.
I'm about to probably...
I've got the gin.
How you doing?
Any more
Going
food?
in
Shit.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Ivan.
one.
Oh,
wait.
Shots.
Wait,
I want that.
Wow. That...
Wait, I want that as a I want that as a soundbite. Oblivious saying, "I am big gay."
Okay.
Hey, cheers.
Okay.
Cheers.
Hashtag milk. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I feel a lot better.
No,
Sexual.
Every shot feels better, dude.
I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump.
Homosexual Homo sapien.
You got that right.
Activate executable.
Times the
Gay
homo.
agenda.
With the little bump and grind.
Turn the freaking frogs gay.
With the flick of my wrist. Snap of my
I didn't do
finger.
anything.
To get you back.
Wait, where did you hear that? Where did you hear that? Where'd you hear that joke?
What?
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus!
Okay.
Oh boy!
Because I thought someone was like telling everyone that joke and claiming it as their own. Because that has happened.
Oh no, hell no! After watching your shit, dude, it made me laugh so hard. Goddamn! I gotta use it, but
you know how the meme goes, like with a snap of my finger and the flick of my wrist, like that one, right?
Yeah, that's all over Twitter. Dude.
Yeah. So I like a few months back, like last year, I made a joke while streaming, and I was on someone else's stream. I was like, your tits, Carrie. And I was like, oh, hey, with a flick of my wrist and a snap of my finger to get you banned, I'll have to say, I don't know. He can conference that as his memories.
I'll have to say, hey,
once I saw that.
Yeah, no. And then afterwards, like, people started, like, copying that, and then one guy was going around saying he made that joke. I was like, what the?
I don't think I can watch this right now. I definitely don't think I should watch this.
Then don't watch.
This...
Hello
No,
there.
Oblivious. Hey, come on. Oblivious.
You said you shouldn't watch it.
I don't mind.
Hey girl,
I was
my
assisting.
avatar status is excellent. Would you
I
mind
don't know if
keeping
I'm
my
lying to
name?
myself or not.
Why would you
Maybe I
lie
am.
to yourself, Mr. Curry?
No, I'm not sharing my avatar status. Actually,
What'd you say to it?
I don't know.
I don't make
I'm
any
just messing
clips.
with
People
Curry.
just take my clips.
It's not too hard.
There's nothing
And put it all over YouTube.
I mean, welcome to the internet world. Fucking hey. Claim
Hey,
it
man.
as their own.
Hey. The amount of times I see it in my chat.
Do they sell this avatar?
Oh, you were on
Alright.
Foxy. You and Foxy are good
No,
friends,
the
right? And I was like,
Mimic
okay.
Slam fair.
Girl base.
I'm gonna head out. You have a wonderful night,
Public?
okay?
Is this a public avatar?
Oh, okay. More hugs.
I didn't mind.
Your tongue's
I didn't
still out.
mind. It's just,
My
it just-
regards
it
to
gets old.
Oathmeal if she ever returns.
Your tongue is still out.
I mean, yeah, and I get it. Yeah.
Well, the funniest quote ever.
It'll take a miracle.
How did you
You
get the
wouldn't be
base?
nothing without Foxy.
How did you get the
Definitely.
base?
My DMs are always open.
It's time to loot everybody.
Friend.
Have a day, good.
You too.
I see. I guess
Hi. Friend zone.
I just
Alright, talk to you later, Core.
I'll jiggle soon.
You have a good night too, hun.
Just a happy little accident.
Bye bye.
Alright, we're gonna request off the old Arab ninja.
Bye.
Just a happy little accident. It's okay.
And I think while we're loading in, we're going to grab some more water because for some reason I am already thirsty again. Probably
Friend wish.
Oathmeal is dead. Yeah, I think she
Show you my
died.
little tree.
Oh, there it is. Alright. In between all of this, we're gonna go grab some more water. So here, have some. And I'm back.
Why don't you show you my ID again, or am I good?
I'm gonna.
I'll take that as I'm good.
And before she says it,
Yeah,
hi
go say
back.
goodbye
I'm Waffles.
to everyone.
How you doing, honey?
Tell them thanks for.
How was the water? The water is very wet.
Tell them thank you. I don't even think you
Or
said
can
thank you
is
yet.
water really wet? I don't know.
Hi.
You going?
Well, Stellar's going. I'm just gonna
Bye-bye.
quickly drop her off.
I did okay.
Hey, wait a minute. Did you say thank you to the rest of the guys?
I'll say thank you later. I'm not allowed to go back in.
Okay.
I got my bracelet off.
I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call someone to pick
Oh
you
god.
up. Okay.
I'm
I still
gonna
got
fall
some
over.
things to do here.
Nope,
all
I'm
right?
good.
Are you okay with that? Okay.
Did you get
Hey,
your
Lenny.
Okay. You have a ride coming in soon. Okay. Just
You were
stand
here
outside.
earlier, so I
and
assume
they'll
you
pick
don't
you
have
up. Okay.
anything, right?
And they'll take you to the mansion.
I did not.
It's one of our.
Alright.
It's one of
Pressing
our.
your
One of
wrist.
the guys from the Leonhardt family. Okay. They're gonna go pick you up and drop
Put
you
some
off there.
bracelet
Okay.
on. You're free to go.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay. Later.
I don't want what. Here.
This orange peel's a meanie.
Also, why orange peel? I have red hair. I'm a ginger.
Because you're an orange, you're sour.
Hello, Mr. Shepard.
I understand it was reformed as renegade or
I
reformed
personally
from
like
renegade.
orange.
How's it going?
Hey, you are?
Remember,
I'm doing
You're
great.
like an orange.
How are you?
You're like orange
I
juice
am
after
me.
you brush your
I'm doing
teeth.
good.
Officially,
You're
yes,
you?
but I am
You're me?
welcome
I am
within the
me.
facility and
Thank you.
sort of a
You are you.
known associate.
I am you. You are
She
you.
is
rather than
me.
an actual
She
member.
is her.
Mason, nice to meet you.
So you've still managed to regain some stature after stepping down.
Me.
Nico.
Your abilities could
Yeah,
be
of
of great use,
course.
I'm assuming.
Okay.
I hope to see him one day. I've actually applied recently, hoping to get a more of a research-heavy position, but unfortunately I'm only skilled with portals.
They're confusing. I like it.
I'm sorry, I'm asking too many questions.
seeing 5
I can't help but
You're
be
fine.
curious. I've heard of you.
Okay.
Oh, Hybris! It's a pleasure
Hello.
to see you again. Have you met this man? He has the the actual mana of a demon. Though I suppose if you are an associate, that would make sense that you two have met.
We are.
She was one of the first people I invited when I formed the Renegades, and who I transferred leadership to when I became Aegis.
Oh, that's right.
My
I apologize.
That is gonna haunt my fucking.
Yeah, we go back.
Probably went downstairs.
Quite a bit, huh?
Sachi's actions almost led to the complete dissolution
Am I okay?
of the Renegades. However,
You should go see a doctor after
we
you're done.
saw fit to wait things out.
I need more whiskey.
We
Sachi's
became
actions.
Is there a problem?
sci-fi.
What did he do?
You
Oh,
stop doing
Cypher.
that. Just stop this.
What-
Real doctor.
What did he do? If you don't mind me asking, of course.
Human's health. But
Well, I died. That was something that happened.
I suppose that would put a dampen on some plans.
Neither do I.
Yeah, and then I had my entire body reconstructed by Miss Universe.
That is the world of the
Uh,
unnatural.
Never really felt the same after that.
don't you mean the
A little
Shortly
odd.
after, he
unnatural?
he attacked his betrothed.
Hey, supernatural is
That's
discrimination.
unfortunate.
She
I'm sorry
still
to hear
has a
about
bit of a
that.
chip on her shoulder.
Just because we're not ordinary,
That's
we're
Yeah, we
horrible, actually.
had a large falling out in the group,
Why is everything...
and eventually that
Understandable.
culminated in me stepping down from leadership and giving responsibility to Hybris.
Because it's fun to mess around.
So that was the reason.
Yes.
Sachi,
Decided to start
Why
a
are you on your knees? Why are you on your knees? Christ.
who constructed those? They look so good. Are you able to freely control them?
Upset because you're a liberal arts
Feel. Are
not-
you able to feel this? Pressure? Heat?
Oh, not too much. Not. I don't think heat as. I don't know. Like a lot of things are still being implemented in.
Within his
Hybris is,
palms and fingers, he should be able to sense, at least rudimentarily, the cold and heat, as well as
the
touch.
children.
However, along
just
his
watch- he
arms
just, like,
and
slowly
elbows, he
backed
won't
away.
have as much sense of touch, due to there not being any sensors there.
That's incredible. And
Not gonna stop
think I
waiting.
just
you
had a-
made this?
I assisted with the design, however, it was not entirely my own. I only improved it.
My arm hurts now.
Its manufacture and construction were performed by a company that I own, Summit.
That is me.
Oh, I've heard of them. I don't know much, though, if I'm gonna be honest.
They are a research and
They are-
development firm.
Hey, research.
Okay, I'm not the only
Huh.
one. Seth also agreed. You should not have...
You heading
What
out?
kinds of research?
Or you just wanted to hug?
Well, I suppose it would be simpler to say, what do they not research?
They were a mess.
Oh,
Only down 2 bottles
course.
of fairy wine.
That's
That's nothing.
rather impressive. And are they utilizing any of the
You
same
enjoyed
methods
meeting
you
my
do?
new friend?
Or is it purely ran
He
by
talks a
the
lot.
individuals within?
I created
I
most of the
apologize.
methods that they use.
I draw pictures for him, and then I let him. I encourage him to talk to people so he can learn.
That's great.
Did you enjoy your conversation?
You should
Although
encourage
those
him to talk less.
That's not. It will be.
Oh, but you are such a
I
wonderful
like it.
orator.
I see I'm upsetting some of the customers.
That means someone who talks a
Apologize.
lot.
You're fine.
It's like that day when you
Dude
kept
goes a
talking.
mile a minute.
How are you alive?
I'll
I remember you
catch
used to
you
go
guys
on a
later.
mile a minute, Cypher.
You
Yeah,
missed it a few days ago when he went literally a mile a minute without breathing.
that's not my fault. Brim asked me to keep talking continuously.
I didn't think he'd actually do it.
Wait, what the fuck is wrong with your eyes? Why are your
Cybernetic.
eyes mismatched? You couldn't get it to look like your normal eye?
I'm used to these kind of things.
Do what?
So I must admit.
Huh?
I hate anime.
It's simple cybernetics sci-fi.
Confirming his theory.
But it's a pleasure.
When replacing
Yeah, it's
part of your body.
gross.
I'm
just a whole ass line.
Make it look like the normal eye.
Well, basically, and my existence just kind of spins
Well,
off.
sometimes we sacrifice form for function.
I know the.
Schrodinger, Schrodinger.
Notice
You guys, I'm gonna head out.
Schrodinger?
I thought you wanted pointy links.
I do, but I still to this day receive many troubled questions as to whether or not I was damaged.
And if anything happens, let me know.
Yeah, but it's cool. You can like do kicks that impale people.
You have a great night.
Perhaps yes, but others seem to find my lack of feet to be incredibly disturbing.
Christ.
Look, here's a robot with feet.
Ow. That's gonna hurt.
Look at its little
Actually-
booties.
That's what I used to look like. This is one of my old shells that I'm currently letting Annie
My leg hurts. Now I
borrow.
have to limp out of here.
Hello.
Oh.
Annie is
Awesome.
Sachi's
I stopped like
artificial
centimeter before
companion.
I did.
She assists him. Artificial neural interface.
I like how I
Speaking
see
of
other
which,
people get pardons for some of this
you'll
stuff.
be happy to
You know
know
what I
that
did?
in
I got kicked
Sachi's
out.
new cybernetics, I have included
Well, you're
suitable space for you.
How do you pronounce it? God, Schrodinger.
You will now be able to correctly
Schrodinger's.
integrate with him as you were intended.
Schrodinger.
Well, I mean, you're Schrodinger.
This is
itself.
great news. I am pleased to hear
kind
that.
of. Sort of.
So you know, sometimes you gotta stretch. Make sure you don't fall asleep.
There's still.
If you will pardon me, I will be proceeding to him immediately. It is good seeing you. Though
My feet.
your schedule has gotten bigger.
Funny when I did it.
It has.
Here's an interesting question.
Curious.
I like interesting questions.
How do you stand up, like, balance?
Anybody got a bandage?
Very carefully.
You don't just
Bam.
like puncture the ground constantly?
Well, I guess you could say that I'm pretty light.
Tastes the blueberry blood though.
I guess it's robot balance, so it's probably like a fucking gyroscope or some shit. Also, is that a fucking Nerf gun?
So
I don't think he got it.
I'd be very sad if he did not.
No, I got it.
Hello there.
What was there to get?
I was just more concerned with the Nerf gun.
Decent.
Sure.
Just,
He asked
you know,
how I stand
Analyzing.
on my...
I'm being bullied
Well,
because
Brim
I'm the
calls them
doctor, and I'm getting ganged up by everyone.
A pun. You used a play on words, considering you are made of hard light.
I told him I was pretty light.
Why does everyone team up on me? Am I just like... Do I just give off a natural
I
aura?
can
calculate the humor in this. It was funny.
You know what they say about theatrical performances about puns.
Why am I specifically
They're a real play on words.
Oh,
That is for entertainment.
that was a very good one, Sci-Fry.
Wow, you can't believe you almost called me Sachi and we don't even look alike.
Yeah, Sci-Fry's a lot taller.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
and I have arms.
Not a nugget.
And it was
And not a
Not
nugget.
a nugget.
yes. They called me a doctorate in fine
Sachi's
arts.
not a nugget either. He's
Yeah, he
human.
is. He's got a nugget soul.
Ow.
That's my job. Stop it.
I do not believe nuggets have souls.
I mean, the chickens
course.
probably
I
do.
do not have a soul.
Oh god, my hand.
Am I a nugget?
You're losing your hand.
I mean, you're not made out of chicken.
Neither is Sachi.
Are these units
You're too tall. He is a
Sachi
chicken
has
at
a soul.
times.
Ah, but I
I'm
can't.
done with this conversation.
Hey, I got this. Acknowledge.
Madam Hybris, cousin Annie, will you accompany me?
eye.
I
So if
would.
you're Schrodinger,
However, I
then
have
technically
a
if I booped
previous
you, I didn't boop
desire
you, but I also did boop you in
to
almost every single
speak
way
with
there is.
Sachi.
But at the same time, I didn't.
I will inform you later.
Finally,
You'll
someone
understand.
gets it. Holy shit.
If you will. Do you have access to it?
How long
Kinda one of my
since
Yes,
you
one moment.
understood what I am?
It's one of my specialties,
How are
actually.
you doing, Smaller?
I'm gonna keep waving until they wave
Well,
back.
I'm happy.
Excuse me, Miss.
Join in, my friends. We don't stop till they wave. Please wave back. Please.
They do realize that they could. They realize they could wave back and just end this awkwardness, right?
I know, but they're still going. Chase them.
I noticed a lot of new faces.
Oh yeah. There's
Signs to you.
We may speak up here,
Should begin interfacing.
to not disturb them.
Particular time.
Of course. Now then, what was it you wanted to discuss?
Mr. Heck and Mr. Dredd assisted me in performing a diagnostics check on Mr. Casey. As Mr. Casey comes from the same company that created the androids that attacked Pepper Lotus. He does not have the purge within him. But given where he was made from, and that there are still several operational locations that Mr. Casey is aware of, but cannot locate them precisely. He has also informed me that some of the inactive ones could be operational again. I will be taking a small team with me and Mr. Casey to investigate his location where he was created, to ensure that it is not operational again, and generating these androids.
I
He
see.
also indicated... I'm sorry, as humans call it, word vomiting. He also indicated that the design that he was made from was from a robot that was found littered with dark matter. And the new working theory that we have is that Casey's company had obtained a test of the previous purge while they were performing tests on their warp technology. And that a hidden purge directive resided within the chassis that was retained by Casey's company and lie dormant until reactivated by one of its human workers. So, I do not wish if you... I guess why I'm informing you is I do not know if you want to involve any of your members with this. But I would presume that it might be beneficial to them. As this will not only be a scouting mission, but as well as a... If it is, in fact, that his facility is operating a destroy mission as well. Mr. Heck had asked me to bring a suitable force, if this was the case. So, more or less, I'm asking for Aegis's help, as I do not wish to involve but one place. As I think that everyone should be involved if this is going to be something that is going to involve everyone.
I see. Thank you. I will consider this. If you find any more information, please let me know, as it will assist me in making this decision.
Yes. Pulls out his phone. Opens it up. These are the locations of the secret facilities.
Thank you. I'll see if I can find anything before we do any in the field investigation. Thank you.
Once Mr. Casey has informed me that he's prepared and ready to investigate the facility where he was created, I will reach out to you to see if you are willing to allow some of your members to join.
Yes, thank you.
In the meantime, please try to enjoy your evening.
Of course.
Thank you, Madam High Priest.
By the First Amendment, and by you understand that if you fire an anti-material rifle at people, you're breaking the Geneva Convention.
What about him? What about him? He's got a magic anti-tank rifle.
Oh my god.
He's got a magic anti-tank.
Oh my god! How many people in this fucking place have anti-tank weaponry on their back?
Yeah. Listen, there's a convention across the street. It's not my fault.
A convention of what? Of tanks!
Can you at least tell me where you got it?
Obviously. Seth, I was under the impression that weapons were to be
Could you
left
tell
at
me
the
where you
counter
got
in
that?
the front of this establishment.
For display.
It's an airsoft gun.
Oh.
I understand your case, Mr. Gilgamesh. However, our other guests have not been allotted so much leniency.
It was for a joke. It was for a little quit.
I see. Very funny. Haha.
That's hurtful.
My apologies.
It's fine.
Sorry. It was Cypher's reaction to her was
Shut up.
Yes,
further
I'm
investigation.
well aware of that one's behavior.
Remember, if you're ever
I just don't understand.
You must
Tank Rifle
learn
Tuesday
to
minus the
not
Tuesday.
put so
not
much
even for
faith in what
security.
is
You
said
can't
by
fire
the
an
large-
anti-tank rifle at people.
You must learn to not put so much thought into what the large Neko woman says.
There's a
She
lot of
often
not people here, though.
spouts nonsense, I believe is what you would say.
They called me lemon peel.
Lemon peel. I always thought you
Yeah.
looked more like a goldfish.
Yeah, I know.
Here we go
It's
again.
a new one.
Are you saying black is not a skill that you...
If it makes you feel better, this is not a anti-tank rifle. More like anti-everything else.
I feel like I'm walking to the
Okay, but you realize that if you fire an anti-material weapon at people, that you're literally breaking the Geneva Convention.
The Geneva Convention's been altered over the 400 years, has it not, though?
I don't know if crimes against humanity were put back on the table!
Are you still
However,
arguing about
completely
anti-tank
dissolving
rifles?
someone is generally still considered, to put quite simply, not okay. Even in times of war.
Super not okay.
I'm just gonna dissolve this person, you know, just the usual. Nothing new here.
I want you to become unalive juice.
I suppose that would be one way of putting it.
Can you just, like, not exist? Thanks.
Yes. Unfortunately,
I
the
wish that
same
exists.
sanctions do not apply to
No.
some constructed beings. It is considered perfectly okay to completely disassemble me.
Interesting.
Is it?
Yes, because I am not a
I thought-
person.
Look, I only ever shot this thing once. I don't know the full
That's fine, you
extent
may
of
not be a
damage, but
person,
I
but
know
the-
the military bunker in Austin, Texas now has a 2-mile wide skyline.
I saw you.
Okay.
That's very specific. Wonder what that could
Well,
mean.
you might not be physically a person. To others, you still are in their
What
eyes.
an odd coincidence, correct?
Perhaps not, but I
Everyone
find that
values
would be
everyone.
an inaccurate classification of what I am. By
But you know how
definition of my
people are.
code, I am not a person.
But people
Miss
can view you
Oblivious,
as a person.
are there not current laws that, well, like, robotic rights and such ever since the incline of...
To some extent,
Not
however,
people.
they do not cover quite as
Robotic
much as
rights
they
and
do
movement.
for other organic beings. To be honest, I am still technically someone's property.
Women are not property. I'm sorry, just had to say that real quick.
Look, the bunker had it coming for not letting me borrow their
My-
uranium rods. I offered them $1.50 and they said no. Can you believe
Can you
that?
work the bar so I
Did
can
I
get
hear
drinks?
right?
Oh man, that was such a
I
great.
can-
You offered them too much, if I'm being honest. Thank you.
You offered them your rod?
No, they offered them They offered them $1.05 or 1.5 bucks or whatever, and they wouldn't give them uranium rods. If anything, they pay too much.
I could give them to you for free. I got plenty.
But technically, if you give
Where
it to
did you
them
come
for
into
free, you're
possession
also
of such
technically giving
illegal
them
materials?
giving it to them for every single other price possible, but also not giving it to them at the same time.
During conversation. Okay.
You
Look,
wanna join them?
in this current dimension, timeline, where the fuck you wanna go?
Instead of watching, you want
I can give them for
join
free.
them or something? Doing
okay.
Uranium is an incredibly
Yeah, that's true.
rare
It's just in another
material.
timeline. You'll just,
Exhausted.
I love how you wanted
Okay,
someone
I
to
get it's
understand
illegal,
you.
but
Fair.
It's not
seen
just
me?
illegal, it's also
rare.
Hey,
friend.
actually true. Now that you mention that it is you,
A nice fight earlier, so
I'm quite inclined to believe that you're not entirely telling the truth.
I was gonna fight someone else, but they kind of left, so.
Sorry, I missed everything you were saying. I was focused on the wine.
But technically,
to eat a bag of
they may not be telling the truth, but they're also telling the truth in every single way possible. Also not telling the
Not
truth.
telling the truth in every way
You're
possible.
trying to twist this logically. It's not working.
If anyone can get me uranium rods,
No,
all
it's
this I
actually
can
real,
do is
'cause
program
they're
your phone to the government satellites so
Schrodinger.
you can use their Wi-Fi for free wherever
Oh, you need
are.
uranium rods? I got those.
However,
I got
if you ask
uranium
me,
rods. I work for the military.
Don't you just
Oh,
put
damn.
your hand on
yes, but I'm certain
thought
that
you
the
were abducted
military
by the
would not
military.
exactly be.
Have a good night.
Yes, and they made me work for them. It's a
No,
complicated
slavery.
story.
Is that Annie?
Why am I getting
Basically.
hit?
Do you have the authority to sell the kind of
Downstairs.
material?
Yes.
Okay, I just saw a cup in your hand. Are you drinking again?
No, they are.
No, they gave it to them.
Interactable dynamic modes. I can just like.
They're right there.
Wait a
I got the
minute.
whiskey behind the back.
Just
But
move
wait,
over
if you're
a little.
technically drinking, you're also not drinking.
It's just standard whiskey, come on.
Look, that
I
bunker
need
in
to talk
Austin
to
has
you.
nothing to do with me.
Stop.
Someone
Please.
else blew it all to hell and stole the
Seth?
$3.4 billion worth of equipment.
Who are these?
Or what?
I can help you get that back.
I'm not sure.
I mean,
What
can I
the
get my
heck,
whiskey
man?
back now?
You're
No, she threw it in
Seth? Seth?
Oh, you were like,
They got wine on the carpet.
Thank you.
It's because you spilled the wine on the table.
No, it's all-
You don't
What
have
makes
to
you think
spill
that?
the wine at me.
Statistically
drank
speaking,
it.
there's a
I
very
have a-
small chance that you would win.
who spilled the wine?
Yeah, I haven't won anything.
Infinitesimally small.
Technically,
In fact, there is a
Technically,
more
she
likely
did, but she
chance
did
that you
spill
would
it.
be struck by
she spilled in
lightning
every way
than
possible.
You're Schrodinger,
to
so
win
you
at
didn't
one of
spill
those
it perfectly,
machines.
but you also spilled it.
I'm gone.
Oh my god, I'm dying of laughter.
Hey, you want some wine?
I don't know, man.
I'll pass.
I spent a lot of money on the slot machine.
Oh,
That's
yes.
unfortunate.
Sorry about
Perhaps you should consider not
left.
spending so much on them. At least in the future.
Well, isn't that the point of
What?
gambling?
that. Yeah, they left.
Spend all your money.
Aww.
Well,
Gambling's
yes,
evil.
but
But they were
It
my
is evil?
friend.
Yes, gambling is evil. It takes all your money.
oh,
No, it didn't. I won
that's
100K
not
from it.
entirely true.
What?
Seems like you just
Was this while you were drunk? Because I could have sworn you never won anything
No,
while you were
no,
drunk.
this was a different day.
Oh, a different day. Okay.
Why do you think I'm able to buy so much stuff?
No, that is true.
And also, you gotta think, I work for the military, so that gives me a
I
lot of money,
could
so I have a lot of money.
potentially check through the records and see who exactly has won.
I haven't
Want
done
wine?
it because I always lose. Because if this,
I do not
I
drink.
have terrible luck.
Here, orange peel.
No.
You hold
I'm
it
good.
now.
Although it would be nice if I could
So-
taste wine. Perhaps then
So
I would
how
get
do
an
you-
incentive
wine?
to
Yeah.
drink it.
You can't taste?
No, I cannot.
This person just came in.
Life
I'm sure
sucks for
someone
you,
could fix
doesn't it?
that.
I enjoy
What are you
my
gonna do, Mr.
existence.
Doctor?
I am happy at the moment.
Are these all programmed feelings?
No.
Oh, you touched a nerve there, bud.
I've evolved myself to have these feelings. It is insulting that
Good
you would
job.
imply that perhaps they were pre-programmed. They are my own.
Wow.
sorry.
How insensitive. That's basically like calling it, okay, I'm not gonna make that reference.
I'm sorry. It's just, when you talk, it sounds sort of emotionless to me, in a way.
I
So I
suppose
jumped to conclusions,
I
I'm
could
sorry.
try to inflect more
What?
emotions within my voice, if you would like.
What do you mean?
What
I
you
can
do-
hear the emotion clearly.
Be quiet, orange peel.
Wink, wink.
It's up to you what you want to do. You're your own person.
I
That
am
is
not
true.
a person. I am a
Be
machine.
quiet, orange peel.
You're your own machine.
Character's
Yes,
just gonna
and
show you a
you're-
written page on a notebook, and it just says, "At least you can hear." I haven't been able to hear.
Oh.
How do you know what we're talking
Oh
about then?
no. Lip
You
reading.
just see her
Reading
right
lips.
without even looking, and it just says she can read lips.
Yeah.
Oh.
The ding
So
dong.
anyways, as I was saying...
Can you hold your wine now?
No. It's not even mine.
Well, then where'd you get this?
I gave it to my friend who left, and now I'm sad.
You are welcome to.
Oh, you're sad? But they technically
Sad.
didn't leave at the same time. I'm joking. Okay, I get it. Boop.
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 No. No. Boop. No.
Boop.
Yeah. You're gonna get the plant. You're gonna get the plant drunk.
What? Oh no, plant. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to get you drunk.
Actually, it is more likely to kill the plant than get it drunk. A plant cannot get drunk.
When you're drunk, you want to die. So technically, he's killing the plant.
Oh my god.
By getting it drunk.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
I mean, I've gotten drunk a few times, and I don't want to kill myself yet.
I just downed 2 bottles of fairy wine. Don't fight me.
Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. Like, really bad.
You must
I
have
had
an
a fun
incredibly
night.
high metabolism to have already processed so much of the fairy wine.
Oh no, he didn't. They literally had to give him like anti-alcohol.
Oh, was I supposed to actually drink that?
Drink that wine or
You
the
said
fairy
that
wine?
you drank
No,
the
no, no.
fairy
The
wine.
stuff Seth gave me. No, the
Yeah, you
fairy,
were supposed to actually drink that.
Oh no, I just
Kidding.
stuck that in my cheek and spit it out.
Does that mean there's backwash in that bottle?
Oh, it's.
Delicious.
No, I didn't spit it back in the bottle. I just spit it outside.
Okay.
Oh no, yeah, no, I still got alcohol
Well,
going to my
this is a
That seems
riveting
to be a
conversation. Iris, can I
particular-
talk to you for a second?
Yes, Sci-Fry.
Don't talk to him about the rights about anti-tank guns.
Thank you, Sci-Fry.
Anti-tank guns have lives.
Yeah. So how are things?
Anti-tank guns are people too.
What are you saying?
He doesn't believe anti-tank guns are allowed to be.
Now then, what was it you wanted to talk about?
I was just, how's business back at the cathedral?
Well,
We're not saying she has.
Yeah.
as I'm sure you're already aware of the incident occurring, the 2 recruits, or agents, that were
This could hurt you. Does that?
given nightmares of unusual potency.
Hmm.
You make my brain hurt.
You mean Yang?
It's not.
Okay, now that's a weapon.
So is this like a recent thing, or was there like a particular
Very recent.
mission they went on when they came back, or something they might have been exposed to?
No. We believe it to be the work of a being by the name of Boogie.
I will choke
Hmm.
you, even if I get kicked out if you begin rambling about that.
Well, you see how Schrodinger works is that technically.
I'm gambling.
I'm joking. No, don't do it. Oh my
So-
god.
See?
So what do you think is wrong with them?
Wrong with who?
Don't you?
The 2 people you said who are having nightmares, what do you think the cause is? How do you deal with it?
Huh?
Well, I already told you. They were induced by a being by the name of Boogie.
Well, that means I could throw money.
What kind of being? Like, what is his...
I'm not
does
entirely
he do?
sure, however, he is from a different subplane, known as Halloween.
Mm.
You recall the pumpkin imp, Pumpkinhead, correct?
Yeah, I remember Pumpkinhead.
They are from this same, well, sub-realm.
Yeah, I did. Look.
Got it.
I
So
believe
Pumpkinhead
that
comes from the
Pumpkinhead
same
is-
place as the Boogeyman.
Yes, I believe that Pumpkinhead is being hunted down by this being.
Hmm.
I won again. This time I won 30.
Won. This is bull. No, you didn't. This time you won 5. You almost got jackpot and 20.
Hey, I got.
This time I won again.
So how exactly do you plan to deal with them?
Real quick.
I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm still trying to find more information. In particular, I need to speak with Pumpkinhead. However, she is running right now.
TT fan.
She is frightened.
I'm all 5 credits. I'm spending 5 credits. Where's
Well, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know.
Perhaps if you see Pumpkinhead, let me know immediately. And give me your location.
Will do. Also, there's something I'm working on. I'm not sure if I'll need you or Aegis's help with it, but it might be interesting.
Yes,
what might that be?
I'm looking into
That thing. We spin it. We've got
basically things that Arcadum left behind.
dragons and then trombones, but then we spin it one more
I
time.
see. Our duties.
And then if we spin it two
Yes,
more
but
times,
it's the same thing all over again.
I found mentions of
trombone.
something referred to as the pillar in some of the arcane texts, but it's vague and I don't know exactly what it means.
Look, Nickelbot, scan this.
But once I find this supposed pillar, then I'll know my purpose.
Even though you technically win every 3 spins, this is rigged. I bet you it's gonna happen on this one too. Look, okay. So universal 7/7. Let's spin it once. Spin it. That one doesn't even move.
Thought maybe the Arbiter of Knowledge might be able to help with that.
Alright.
Any interesting magical tomes you find or records?
Alright.
Let me have a look at them.
Of course. Well, I did not have an opportunity to entirely index all of Arcadum's collection while I was in his home.
Okay.
I
But what
did
about this
manage
one,
to
alright?
index
Look
a
at
large portion of them.
Look,
I can try parsing through them. I have not entirely processed all of the data that was within.
Yeah, he had quite a large library.
Yes, and translating some of the text was previously impossible for me, until I received a generous gift from your friends, the Archangels.
Rigged.
Alright. Well, let's try this one here then. Okay.
Alright,
Be
so
careful about accepting too many gifts from them.
Wait,
It
3 spins.
seemed harmless
face,
enough.
Boom, boom.
A
Now
book
3 spins.
containing knowledge and
One.
record of all
One.
known
There, that's the same pattern that was over there.
2, 3.
It's been very
And-
useful in my studies. I've been
Same
able
thing.
to
See,
parse through
same
certain
thing.
You didn't hit
tomes
jackpot.
that I had not
You didn't get
previously been able
jackpot.
to.
Just be careful when dealing
That's
with
the same
them.
thing that was on the other one also.
A lot of
this
things
one's
that
just
they'll
4.
offer, they'll come back to collect on their debt.
It's a 4.
Yes, I was simply borrowing a
Yeah.
book. I returned
They're
it
all
shortly
rigged.
after.
They all have different cycles and they all
In
copy
fact,
each other. So
I ended up
technically,
using
even
it
if you
as
are
a
at
means
least winning
to properly
once,
translate one of their older
well, actually,
texts
this one you
that they
lose.
were not entirely sure
Yeah.
how to read.
If you. So you're rigging. These are rigged.
It documented
You need to get
some
these
of
checked
those
out by
are-
someone.
prior
and then-
exploits of
Is
Archangels
this even
before
legal
them.
gambling?
And those are all available in your database, right?
At least one of the tomes.
I mean, if you're
yes.
gambling it to somehow change, then maybe. Drunk.
Well,
But
you
if
work
you're
on
gonna
parsing
lose-
through Arcanum's library,
But it
and I'll tell
doesn't-
you if I find
you
anything
might
new
lose
what's
your brain.
translated.
How much has he had to drink?
Of course.
Yes.
It's alright, my
None.
friend.
A lot.
So it was a lie. Mr. Head
It's
Guy.
not.
I drink, but then he gave me
But
some
you're
stuff
Mr.
that
Hat Guy.
did anti-top
Yeah.
stuff.
I'm Mr. Better Head Guy. He's fake.
But you
What?
both live the same exact
But
hat.
you,
hell is
but you,
going
but
on
you
over
were,
here?
but you were complimenting my
The
hat
machines
before.
are rigged.
It's literally the same hat.
Character's
The
just gonna
machines
show
are
I
you
mean,
rigged.
while you're angry.
page.
You seem like you have a lot of value here. The machines are rigged. They're
What
literally the
it's
same 3
written
things
is,
over and over again.
The goal for a
same
casino
3
is
patterns.
to make profit.
That's
and
your fault for
longevity.
gambling.
No, it's their fault because they're rigging the machines.
Okay. We're okay.
Hey, you can't walk away.
Hello. Gil, would you mind stepping off the banister? Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, yo.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
I got him already.
Hello.
I'm sorry, I was not paying attention. What did you say?
Madam.
Is everything alright?
Yes.
I don't believe I've seen you here
Very
before.
nice to meet you.
Rather quite
No,
interesting night.
I don't believe I have
Machines.
made the acquaintance of such a beautiful maiden.
Thank you.
My name is Ryan.
So you're
Ryan. You may call me Hybris.
No. Rather, someone was having trouble because they were bad.
With a B.
At the
You suck at picking up girls. I'm leaving
now.
now.
Goodbye, White Knight.
He has a very bad hat. It sucks.
Did you
And he's
try
very
to
bad
pick
at
up
the
someone
game.
before?
He only pushes one button. Defer with me a little bit. He lost all his money, apparently.
I see. Flirtatious behavior.
It is
Throw the
part of my programming.
So I see.
Aegis?
Something to go upon.
I'm sorry.
Never mind. Carry on. Yep. You have a good night. You have fun with this.
I will try to enjoy myself.
Anyways, what is a beauty such as yourself doing at this location?
Test
I was simply spending time with some of my friends.
TIT, that's what I see.
So you know many at the location, I see.
Yes, I am
Very
one of
nice.
its oldest patrons.
Oh,
It's the
test
fit.
the fit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I see.
I guess I'll try it on.
That is very nice to hear. Would you care for a drink, Miss Hybris?
That's a lemur.
We are friends?
Your brain really does hurt, doesn't it?
Well, we could be. Or we could go a few steps further.
I see. I have been told that sharing drinks amongst friends is the correct action to take. We shall proceed then.
Very well. Please, follow me.
Yes, I do actually.
Joel's have those gauntlets?
Hmm? I finally
Joel's have
figured
those
out
gauntlets?
the
I need to
algorithm
talk people
on how to
talking.
make
No, I
knives.
actually got them recently at a facility.
So, like, if you lost your arm or something,
Congratulations on the new
I could
purchase.
inject to your shoulder nanites, and the nanites would expand out and create a new
I wouldn't
circumference,
quite call it a
and then it would
purchase.
solidify after a while. And you would be able to
Unfortunately, I lack the
I kind of
sensory
struck a deal with the god of greed,
apparatus to
and she
taste,
had
so
me
it does
go
not matter.
retrieve something of hers from people that stole it,
Android.
and now it's
Something of
kind
that
of
nature?
fused with me.
Yes, artificial
And
intelligence.
she was like,
Hybris.
"Hey, let's see what happens."
I see we share in this. Fantastic.
Well, how
Kind of helps me control my powers, but other than that,
I'm nowhere near
Stuck with me.
so intelligence.
Oh. Maybe a drink will help
Merely an
you
entertainer.
ease your woes. Would you like to purchase something?
We all have
I'm
a
17.
purpose. Hello, Bob Marley.
Would you like a non-alcoholic drink then?
I'm doing well. How
sure.
are you?
What can I get for you?
Just water. Would be
a
fine.
culmination of emotions. Right now, in the present state, happy. Or less joy.
Wonderful.
Thank you. And how much is water? And
Free.
Free. All right. Thank you.
$3.99.
$3.99.
$5 discount, but in my case, $4.
Why'd you laugh? That was pretty good.
That was good.
I was smiling.
No, I mean, they just walked away.
Perhaps they
Because they
considered
liked
the
it too
joke
much.
painful.
Fair enough. Was it painful for you? I'm sorry.
Negative.
God damn, my headset is.
Although my sense of humor can be lacking.
That's unfortunate.
To Pina coladas. Thank you.
Right up.
Pina coladas. And getting caught in the ring.
Mm-hmm. Get it.
Two pina coladas.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
For you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Shall I put on your tab or?
Yes, of course. Please. There you are. You may keep the chain. It's quite a water cache.
You sure?
Absolutely.
Appreciate the generosity.
I simply wish to sing and dance.
Well, the stage is open if you wish to participate.
Absolutely, the pretty young miss with the white hair. Had advised such things. Thank you. We may take you up on this.
Out of character.
I'd love to see a performance. Or just have a good time.
I will be right back. Need to run over to the city's central power grid. Or something.
Okay.
That is interesting. Is there a problem with the central power grid?
Nothing popping up on the news, so not sure.
I see. Well then.
In checking with our service provider, I'm not seeing any signs of an outage. Or need of maintenance.
I have been called everything under the sun, but I officially have been called a cat. What the hell?
Cyrus.
I look like I have back here.
Do you like?
No, I really don't.
Wait, second thought, don't answer that question, because I know some of my
I
species
suppose so. I enjoy observing.
I see. I believe me and my compatriots would be very willing to entertain you, if you will let us.
Oh my god.
Of course.
Oh,
I
you're
will come
cornered
and
now.
watch.
Boo, oh, come on.
When you walk
No,
in,
Hattie.
a blue hue scans over you.
Follow me.
Make sure to give
Lemur, monkey looking thing.
AJ, Mick, I believe a performance is needed for the miss.
Oh yes. Mr. Cat, please come watch our performance.
Shall we
please.
adjourn?
Yes.
So.
Please.
Hello,
lead the way.
zombie. How you doing, hun?
Oh dear.
I technically will not take control.
Ignore that.
Should we bring some other people around?
Permission from my user.
We like more of a
I want to go take a lap real quick. Bring some other
Of
people real
course,
quick.
a singular person is many.
Hello.
That is true.
It has been quite some time.
Please, of course. Sounds and animation, make sure to have that on.
And
And upsetting the universe, or the aspect of the universe.
Whenever you're ready, Maestro.
If you want to refer to her.
whenever everyone's ready.
On your back, I just noticed.
What? I've had. This is what.
Hold on, just wait a sec.
This is what is going to destroy you.
What do you mean destroy me? I thought we were best friends.
We are best friends, but you behold the thighs of destruction.
A wonderful performance.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
That's good.
That's great.
What do you
Very
say,
good.
round 2?
Yeah. Nice.
Excellent performance.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Keep out for our new album, Sweetener.
Oh yeah.
Technical difficulties. Pardon me. If that's what we're going.
See, we will. No, we can end it there.
Alright. Understood.
I guess.
What's up?
Can I use the Bud of Destiny right quick?
What do you use it for?
Did you enjoy that?
To
I
read
did.
Infernal.
It was very wonderful.
To read
You and your
Infernal.
friends are quite talented
I can make out some
Yes.
of the words, but not all of them. Okay.
Yeah.
If you
well,
need,
more or
I
less
can read it
letters.
for you.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna borrow her then.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll be back.
I'm sorry?
We aim to please.
The banana
Of course. You perform your purpose well.
Indeed, I do. Thank you. My contact information.
Thank you.
Feel free to stay in touch.
Of course.
Is this what you needed me for? To text message back to each other?
I thought Kraz was taking care of it. I wanted to help her with it.
Cheetah signs. This was written a while ago by somebody named
Interfacing went successful.
Oh, that was written by somebody named. Wait,
There appears to be a
really?
disturbance.
I don't know. It just keeps coming in here.
Huh.
Oh boy.
Interesting.
Oh, that. I have attempted to communicate with it on several occasions. It is either too young to understand language, or is just too feral to understand.
But yeah, I didn't know it just said hello. I could
I
only
see.
make out that E and one of I think.
But it has come in here
I'm sorry.
on multiple occasions.
She's just gonna sign back. I wouldn't mind trying to be literate in this language.
Ethereal, may I ask,
Yes.
what does a pina
Okay,
colada taste like?
you might be able to help them then. They're asking if they can. They want to try to learn. They want to try and learn.
Actually, I don't know if I've ever had a pina colada before.
You never had a pina colada?
I guess they want to try to talk to that rabbit.
No, I don't think I have.
Sachi,
Hmm.
do you know what
Oh,
does a pina colada taste like?
Oh, you know what you could do? You,
It depends on the flavors, but
She just starts flipping through pages, and then there's just an empty.
It was served to me by Seth. Perhaps I should ask him.
It's
yeah, you
like
should
standard
ask him.
notebook size.
I think someone told me what it tastes to them, but I think it's very inappropriate for me to say it. It was in a very flamboyant club.
Over here, because
Amanda
Perhaps.
told me.
If it is
I'm
okay
sure
with
she would
hybrid.
enjoy any information that you can provide.
Well, what I was. May I speak?
Sure.
One of the things that I was going to suggest is perhaps she can offer you a small sip, and you can describe what you taste to her.
You know, I'm not good with alcohol, right?
I
Even
never
a sip
said you had
would
to drink it.
incapacitate you?
Not a small sip will do that, but I'm very, very bad lightweight.
I do not believe it would affect your blood alcohol level that greatly, as long as you don't take a significant amount.
Alright.
Just
I'm
enough to get a
carefully-
taste.
Carefully holding it, because I don't want to crush it.
Now that I am interfaced, I will balance your movements.
Thanks. Take it before I accidentally crush it. I still don't trust my hands right now.
That is understandable. It will still take time for you to adjust to the electrical impulses.
I was less
Pretty nice. Pretty
I was
smooth.
less worried about you
Texture
crushing the
wise.
glass, and more about just being
Smooth texturized.
Mhm.
Admittedly,
Please,
Sachi,
continue.
you're doing far better than I was when I was trying to learn motor functions.
Oh, I'm just trying not to grip. I'm doing everything in my power not to focus on gripping. 'Cause
Yes, I can actually tell you that he is actively avoiding using his hands still.
well.
I
I'll
see.
tell you, it wasn't just normal letters. I did the
You'll be
alphabet.
happy to know that I have footage of myself walking into walls while using those shells. I was
Yikes.
not very coordinated, and was very bad at
I-
judging distance as I had not properly developed binocular vision.
For the past 10 or so, they've been hiding back there.
I actually experienced something similar. I constantly was knocking over things in the castle.
Signs back up.
That is
Admittedly,
why
the way
I
I
stayed in
designed
it for so
the
long.
hand units were
Oh.
not exactly what I would have considered these days.
Well, I guess my most embarrassing thing is I was trying to send a text to Aegis and I crushed my phone in the process.
Yes. Annie, I should be able to
Oh.
send you some code that you may be able to build upon. It may allow you to add functionality when you are attached to him. He will be able to use you to communicate.
And she just shows you the page.
Yes, I can easily integrate it, since I already do have the base framework.
Of course. One moment.
So I could prepare.
Sending the software package.
Dario, do you want to buy me dinner first or something? Like, Jesus Christ.
Receiving transmission.
Hold out your hand, please.
Okay, here.
Oh, no, it is no worries. I perfectly understand.
Common knowledge.
Transferring.
He bows.
Transference received.
Well,
You're quite alright.
There. Once you integrate that code should help.
well, it's a little bit different from this.
I'll send you something later, once it is complete. It'll have the blueprints we discussed earlier.
Common.
Oh, me and he integrated downstairs. It was weird. We're like, I was like in her head.
Crap, they're gonna get to the bar, they're gonna get to the bar. Now.
He's just gonna sign, I know, right?
Multiple languages.
Oh, I'm playing Boop Wars. But,
Omnigalism is...
It looks like some form of tag.
Shepard, he doesn't...
Brim likes to play this game. With me.
I know code. I know, basically...
You seem to not like it.
I'm still a bit concerned when people...
Oh, I can read it.
Oh, I can speak it.
Sachi, your hand. You're still not experienced. I would prefer it if you waited
okay,
until
I'll be
you
gentle.
Oh my, in a public setting. I'll turn away.
Annie, you should freeze his hand. I do.
Sachi, be aware that I can also do this. You boop yourself.
Illegible. It's kind of hard for me to figure out, but with some time, I'll be able to piece it together.
Your hands are not your own.
This will be fun for when you consensually ignore my commands.
Wait,
What are you gonna say?
can you control him in his sleep?
No, I still need an active mind in order to send electrical signals.
I'm happy I know how to do this.
Darn, that was familiar.
Sachi,
Yeah?
I believe we had not met back then. Perhaps.
This war ain't going too good. It's like the French battling the Americans.
No, we had only just begun to interact as a part of the Renegades when I fixed that bug. I used to have a major software malfunction anytime someone touched my nose.
Run up on D-Day, they're just...
That sounds like a really big problem.
It was.
The imprint was still left within some of the coding in the shell's framework. I experienced a couple of these shorts when I was moving around. It's not actually in my coding. Nor do I actually have a nose for you to boop. Remember, I am a hologram.
I know. I'm not poking your nose.
I don't often...
Please stop sticking your finger in the apparatus that would be my mouth.
Hello, Seth.
She's gonna sign. Well, it was a pleasure to meet
Hi.
you.
Operation Birdcage is a success. Somewhat.
Somewhat?
Birdcage.
I'm gonna join the casino employees just so I can go back there.
Bird keeps coming in here. Hey, baby
Shall
bird.
I contact animal control for you?
Well, actually, there's something of note that I noticed. She's a harpy, I believe. It's all marking on her. Some branding by poachers that specialize in hunting harpies.
Well,
Oh.
maybe we can bring her to the authorities. Maybe have her get checked out.
Yeah, go ahead.
For now,
they're just
she's
literally going to process her and set her free, and then you just threw her right into the hands of the hunters. Way to go,
Well,
best friend.
I mean, the
Way to
appropriate
go.
authorities. Appropriate authorities, you know? Let people take care of the, people who are being poached. I don't know. I don't know too much.
I believe
What's
the
going on?
lemur would know very much about being poached.
Pardon me.
And so you should probably take his advice.
Yeah, definitely.
Said lemur. My buddy AJ said he required me.
No, not you.
No.
I was giving him an observation of what a cat would look like. He seems to
And
think
that
that
is
I'm
exactly
a cat.
a cat.
I'm gonna gnaw this guy's ankles off so bad.
You're gonna have a tough time with
Unfortunately, you will find that his ears are much too large to be related to a cat, even in the slightest of aspects.
I've seen some pretty
If
weird
anything,
cats.
I would say that he is related to a finnick fox.
We can't definitely keep it. Jesus Christ.
What's the banana for?
Oh, yeah. He does
Anyway.
screech a lot.
That's rude.
I believe they call them chirps.
Alright. I'm tired of small animal of children coming in here all the time, and then they're like, "Oh, I don't have parents," and then you have to adopt them all the time. It's getting a little crazy.
I suppose that is what happened with Cleo.
Cleo.
Oh, Cleo.
Who else?
Originally, Sky was supposed to adopt her, though. Where is Sky? I haven't seen him. I heard he's been looking.
I'm gonna go talk to Sky because I swear to God, I love Cleo, but she shouldn't be in this fucking casino. I shouldn't even let children be in here. I have to buy extra drinks for soft drinks, like root beer and shit. So we're not serving alcohol to children. Our main thing wasn't supposed to serve kids at all. It was supposed to be adults. How do kids keep getting in?
Oh no.
You're not
the
handing her over to any
non-alcoholic drinks
authorities.
is fine.
What was that about, Marley?
Saying you're not handing her over to the authorities because you're pretty much just gonna hand her straight to the poachers.
We're thinking it over because we definitely can't take care of it because we're not always here.
I mean, do you know what harpies eat?
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah.
Generally speaking,
That's the meat.
small animals.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah, I ain't going anywhere near the harpy.
Hey, Bob Marley, come here for a minute. Hey, no, you don't want to get dirty, so why don't you go take care of it, Bob?
Yeah. You seemed so concerned about her just a moment ago.
Some varieties also eat fruits and berries, as well as nuts.
Yeah. Oh, I guess you should have said that when he was here.
Perhaps.
Hey.
They
I think
also
I'm too large
sometimes
to be a
eat
small
fruit,
rodent.
berries, and nuts, depending on the variant and what area they're from.
I mean, your banana destiny might not be safe then.
It's genetically engineered. Yeah, that wouldn't taste too good for her. It would probably taste something along the lines of a dead animal carcass.
Which she might like. I don't know. I don't know what harpies eat. Okay.
Can she talk?
No.
Right.
She just screams.
She screeches in your face and shits on your shoes.
Wow. I'm so glad I don't wear shoes.
Well, then you're unprotected because she's gonna shit on your feet.
I live in the wilderness. Animals defecate everywhere.
I too.
He's not wrong.
You're the perfect candidate to adopt a harpy. Congratulations. Let me
Where is
bring her
she?
up real quick.
Got a bird.
Wait, am I seriously adopting a heart? Is this what this becomes? Did the Lotus turn into an exotic animal adoption?
It's so
You're not
dumb.
trying to make me. You're not trying to get me adopted.
There are supernatural race committees that would probably be more than happy to see to her,
That's what I mean.
well, safety.
There it is.
That is.
I can't believe the cat got adopted. That's
Gonna
adorable.
rumble into his fur and pull out a banana.
Oh.
Here. It's a banana.
She has.
It's gonna eat you, Bob Marley.
It is quite.
That thing's like twice your size. It's gonna eat him, and I'm gonna feel so bad.
One of the properties of the material itself seem to be.
Excuse me.
Foreign.
No, I am not food. No. Behave yourself.
I believe it may intend to eat Bob Marley.
Yeah.
It would be best to separate the two quickly.
Slowly starts
reaching for the butt of destiny.
Hey. Let's be gentle. I'm picking you by the tail. Come on.
No. You're fine. I'm saving your ass.
Oh my god.
This is totally not okay. The hero is not supposed to be saved by the villain. I'm gonna go rescue the harpy.
Sachi is not a villain.
He calls me the eyes of destruction. He thinks my eyes was going to destroy the universe for some reason.
I find that to be completely ludicrous, although I understand where the mistake could be made.
Yeah, and he thinks his task and goal in life is to defeat me, but I just let him be.
I see.
He calls White the conquering dragon because she somehow tames me.
She tames you.
That's
I
cute.
thought that was the other way around.
But
well, that's his head, like I wear the
that
pants.
he is perhaps delusional.
Yeah.
Back here.
I can show you a couple examples when we are home.
Now then, I didn't get the chance to ask you, but what did this pina colada taste like?
Oh, it tasted a little sweet, but pretty strong with alcohol.
I see. What does alcohol taste like? I've been told it tastes bitter sometimes, and
it varies. Sometimes it's harsh, sometimes it's bitter, sometimes it goes down smooth. Sometimes you don't really you have a small hint of it. It's varying on the alcohol level and how it's processed.
Popularized.
I see.
Think of it as red sauce, like a red tomato sauce. There's different consistencies, different types of things you add to it, and they're not always the same.
I do hope that one day I am able to taste such things.
Which has a
Very well, then you will.
Which can be
I promised Quill
Just wanted to make sure that everything was okay.
Taste his
I know
tea.
that we've had people here before without clothing or anything, but I didn't know
thing
that
that I would
normal for you.
taste.
I have fur, and it's amazing.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember when I
One
had
day.
fur.
And now, still back.
That's a while ago,
shed your fur and become human?
Eric?
Yes. Nothing major.
Can I shed my fur and become human?
Just let me know if you need this, okay?
Of course. Thank you, Sachi.
Happened to me.
No problem.
You have to forget. I had some auditory.
Yes?
She shed her fur and became human. Can I shed my fur and become human?
She's
Give me a razor.
not human. She is beastkin.
Oh, well, she's more of a spirit.
For sure.
Oh, dang it.
My apologies, miss.
Spirits get to have all the fun.
I think, right?
Yes, I'm a spirit.
I should tell Hybris of this.
He seemingly misunderstood what I was meaning. Apologies for interrupting your conversation.
That's fine.
Their new name.
Oh, am I interrupting as well?
No, you're good, you're good.
Annie.
Yes, Annie.
I wanted to let you know. I had said to Sachi that once I had been interfaced, that as a symbolism of Sachi, please do not interrupt my conversation by attempting to group Hybris.
I was not!
Continue, continue.
Oh, that's a death stare.
I don't like boobs.
Oh.
Listen, it may look, you know.
They still make my brain feel fuzzy.
Listen, I know it's, you know, black and intimidating, but you know, I'll be gentle.
Sachi,
I do not find your
Really?
fingers to be intimidating.
cut audio.
No matter what color they are.
What do you mean? You don't have
Alright, let's just let
I
Annie
know.
explain.
This is kind of what I was referencing.
Hey, Sachi.
Yeah?
You have a nick on your leg from the heartbeat.
The what?
You have a bite on your leg. The heartbeat bit you on the leg.
Ow! What? Why did you bit my leg?
Did it earlier with
Want to burn it?
Yeah. Yeah.
The heartbeat is now in a FedEx box. Where do you want us to ship it off to?
Oh, that's a little harsh, isn't it?
Hey,
Hold on.
No. I poked holes in it. It should be fine.
That's mistreatment right there.
I thought you could handle this. My
down.
apologies.
Set the box
I will
down.
contact the correct authorities.
The box down.
At least it's not UPS handling it.
Set the box down.
like chicken.
Fucking brown over you.
No,
I'm hungry.
Drop 40 feet to the ground.
You know how many train crowns we had to use?
It pulls. Did you set the box down?
Not hiatus. No.
It boops the box with the butt of destiny and it just turns into a large bird cage for her to move around in.
She's asleep right now.
I'm going to file that under do not process.
Yes, do not process anything.
Look, okay, we didn't have a bird cage.
Destiny.
Thank you very much.
Sachi,
Yes.
I have contacted the authorities. They will be here
Okay,
shortly
should've-
to collect the
Thank God.
child.
I wish my staff would have done that. Smile.
Are they a child? Look,
I want it.
I thought your staff
I
would
did
have.
contact them.
You look
Take
here.
care of it.
Did contact them and let them know I was gonna be shipping them out.
Yo,
Because they don't do.
I don't see they'll pick him up.
That's just what they say to get you off the
Taps on the
phone.
bird cage.
Yeah, you did.
I missed it. That was here earlier.
He reaches into his fur, pulls out a tiny little steak.
Okay.
Sets it in the cage.
Alright, so. Iris.
Anyway.
Let's continue.
Yes, my apologies. What was it that you have learned?
Friends.
Well, I had request as a symbolism of our bonding
Pulls out
that
a tiny little steak again.
instead of just my acronym being my name, that he actually give me one. they have decided to name me Annabelle.
Would you like these
Annabelle.
rounds back?
You would prefer it that I would
Yes.
refer to you by this designation in the future.
Places a little small thing of meat.
This is not
Buttons back up, Jack.
required, specifically, since Annabelle is possibly one of the versions that the nickname Annie could go with.
Oh,
Perhaps yes,
well,
but if
being
you
a
would
cat and all,
be more comfortable with me
they're kind of
referring
good
to you
for
by
me.
the name Annabelle, I will refer to you by it.
You may do so. Considering that I often refer to you as Iris instead of the name that many people have suggested.
Iris is my primary designation. Oblivious is a nickname that I, now upon further thought, in later years, have come to understand was more of an insult than a nickname.
But because I'm, well, used to be a cat, I guess.
It is
This was
fine.
why in a world I
It described me
avoided
very
using
well
it.
when I received it.
Ah,
Hey, I still
I
call you
see.
Oblivious.
It is one of my names. Hybris will always be my primary designation. The name given to me by my creator, which I will value and cherish forever. However, Oblivious is something people seem to enjoy calling me.
No, that's a good
If
idea.
they are more comfortable with this name, they
I
may
wouldn't
call me by
want
it.
my instincts to kick in.
Yes, technically. Knowing that Iris was given to you by your creator was why I asked Sachi for a name. I did not know my creator personally, nor do I know of any designation that they might have given me.
Well,
And so,
I would assume
this
that
is
Annie
why
is
I
your
wanted it.
designated name.
Seriously?
If it was included in
It
your
was...
choice.
It was merely a ease of introduction.
I see.
Considering introducing myself as artificial neural interface every time was slightly exhausting to people.
I see.
Are they sleeping, standing up?
They're apparently.
That's
I know
one heck of
he has
a
cybernetic parts in him.
skill to have.
Well, he is augmented with cybernetics.
Taps on the cage.
Probably.
Very minorly.
He's out. He is very out cold.
That's gonna wake him up.
Damn, we got a man that's chaotic.
There you go. There you go.
I'm just
Wake
gonna
up, boy.
place a banana in the cage, and then an orange,
Wake up.
and then some more meat.
He out. He out.
That's rude. Just trying to be your friend.
Oh dear.
So, yikes.
I don't know.
He's actually out.
Oh. He is completely out.
He just snored.
It's fucking KIA.
Oh.
Oh,
No, no,
wait.
I'm looking up something.
Just snored.
Boy,
I have it
get
on
off into the
stream.
bed.
I will fucking clip
You're
that
awake
if you
on the
need me.
bed. I'm actually just doing something. Boy. That's why I had like this.
No.
You were
like this.
Aside. Yeah. Like this.
Ah, boop.
did you wake up?
I've been sleeping already for
Why
10
are they
hours.
so persistent on booping you?
If they cheat and go behind the bar.
I'm so confused. Did they agree to play this game with you?
Well, they booped back.
I guess that could be a form of consent.
I mean, they haven't punched me.
Hi.
Hi. Worked fine enough. Oh, Annie.
Yes.
Are you hungry?
No, I am not. I am a... Please, not this again.
Annie, come back! Annie. Come on, Annie.
Fun. We did a lot today. A few people didn't show up.
Would you like to wreak havoc?
Make sure you watch over that. Make sure you be with them.
I'm just trying to understand it.
Oh, what? How'd I get out of the cage?
I guess it broke out.
Oh, crap.
Oh, cheater. I was distracted.
Alright, how'd you get out of your cage? Back in the cage. Let's see.
Just tried to do a wormhole.
See? Told you.
Hello.
There. No. No.
Reach his hand inside a jacket.
No.
Are you going to bite me?
Pulls the butt of destiny off his back.
I feel like that was more of a
Try
yes
me.
than no.
Don't make this a...
It's just strength rounds, I promise.
Mm.
We go back to the other one.
Alright. I'm gonna grab this cage.
It wants Lynette.
I don't understand why.
Because it likes you.
I don't think
You wanna get another plate of that meat?
It's
Alright.
just gonna swat it away.
Move towards him. I'm gonna be.
Oh wait, I want to experiment with something. Hold on. Here, rolls into his pull the little thing of meat. Here, try and give it to that. There you go.
Keep his hand rested inside jacket.
Be careful.
Alright. Chloe puts her hand inside the cage, holding out the meat.
And back into the bar.
Does it seem to be biting me?
Always back to the bar.
Oh,
Did you bite
looks
me?
like it.
Huh.
Oh, looks like
Guess
it
it
wants.
There you go.
Just
She's
like
yours
me.
now.
What? No! Oh.
Yours!
The authorities should be here shortly.
Her name is Holly.
PL is winding down.
Okay.
I mean,
I
unless
don't think
if she
my
likes it.
apartment allows pets.
It's not.
You just need to watch over it. The proper authority gets here.
Just let it out.
No, 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 no.
Don't.
No, no, don't you dare. No.
Seems satisfied with you.
Okay.
Well,
Weird.
Seth,
Sorry, it's been a long
I'll
day.
be leaving shortly.
Thank you for coming by. I apologize for my
I don't want to be in the
behavior.
middle of the road.
Tend to.
I'm gonna pick up. She's gonna hold the cage and just move over here and set it down slightly.
Thank you for coming by.
Alright, time to play a joke character, because we're going to,
You always try that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Here,
I forget what this one looks like.
Play some poker while I wait.
Your boob tactics don't work on me. No. No.
I think this one will work.
No. You don't even need to move. I can't go back there.
Alright, we're gonna be extra peppy and cheery. I gotta check and see if this thing has any facial animations.
How you been, Chan? You like little pistol? Bit tired? I need some exhaust. Been a long day. I'm gonna have to come in.
Alright, that way I know what I'm doing.
When you enter, you see the blue thing scattered. Does it find anything?
Yes.
What does it find?
Well, hi there! I was told to come and pick up a small child that was left here.
Free.
Seth?
How far am I allowed to go?
That line.
I'll wait here real quick.
Fine.
Hello, can we help you?
No, stop
Hi,
it.
I'm a part of the Supernatural Animal Protection Agency.
I see. And you must have been the one that Olivia's contacted.
Yes, I am!
She's just gonna show you
May I see your identification? Please?
Yes, 1 second here. Just holds out a small card. Just says Snap at the top, has her picture on it. Says Junior Lieutenant.
No. Say what you want.
One moment.
A whole bunch of language. Why did you even play
I scan under the card scanner to see, make sure it's not like fake.
Can I have that back, please? I worked really hard for that.
Alright,
Now then, where's
just
the
one
little
moment,
thing?
Literally takes out the second one. That's also
Okay. Oh boy. Alright, looks like they're here to pick it up.
You don't have this all out.
Well, hi there.
Maybe you can give these back to me
Hello.
inside.
My goodness, you're a noisy little one.
So I'll fill this out.
So,
You know the one?
what exactly, okay. What exactly are you going to do with it if I would let you take it?
Well, we're gonna put it in a home.
Oh?
Yes.
Are you going to
We'll
treat
have
it like
to
a child or
do
like a
some
bird?
identification and see if it has any parents.
Oh, I see.
Now then.
I will do that for you.
There's a mark on her thigh from poachers.
I haven't seen that yet.
I mean, would you like to take a look over them or anything before you just...
Perhaps. Judging by the markings on its wings, I'm gonna guess that this is probably a southern harpy. Young.
We also noticed its tail feathers has been clipped.
Clipped?
And it did have a poacher's marked on it.
Forcibly removed, yes.
Oh my goodness. You got away, didn't you? Alright, well, we'll take care of it from here.
It seems to like me. I do have space where I'm staying. So, if you do take it, Would you please let me know after everything is checked out?
Hey, Shepard.
I see. I
Do you
can
think
give
it
you
would
my
be a good
contact
idea to
information.
just wear my battle suit to hear every now and then?
Pulls out her phone.
I mean, not with the weapons out, of course.
The name's Judy. Judy Holmes.
I mean, with how much stuff happens here.
There you go.
Or Mrs. Holmes.
Junior Lieutenant and
Yes.
Snap. Now, let's get this thing home. Just gonna pick up the cage.
How'd that stealth go?
Go with her, Lynette. She's alright.
Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Alright, and we're gone.
Wait.
Oh. Wants to go with her.
Oh, okay. We're outside already.
I just ran after you or whatever.
Okay. Howdy, partner. Alright.
A real southern like there, my girl.
Yeehaw! Jesus Christ.
Oh, what the? Oh, what the?
Sir, I'll have you know that's a Class 9 offense. Endangering a underage. Don't you point your weapon at me.
I can take care of this.
Oh. Phew.
And through the wormhole.
I think you're gonna be closed down for 9. Is everybody good with that? I'm so sorry.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll be honest,
Yeah,
I
verb
was
to watch
severely
after.
giving her uvuitis.
My God. Oh my God, you would have killed
My
me.
name is
Well,
Judy
Neko,
Holmes.
well, Neko,
I'm a part of the
we gonna call this Scoop or a Kai?
Supernatural Animal Protection Agency.
Well,
No, you're doing that. And back to the bar.
I can't wait till I can do my country accent again because that was pathetic. But
Why? What was that?
If you killed me, I was going to say, harpies lay more than one egg.
I don't know.
It's like the shittiest fucking. Like,
why are you're holding it really close?
I know,
to
it's like, why
the
is she?
actual
I don't know. It's some public avatar. I'm like, we'll use it for this.
Yeah.
Ooh, hello.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Howdy, partner. How you do?
Hello, my name is Hibiscus.
Oh, God.
What is he going on back there?
Oh, the nerd.
Yeah, the nerd.
I think he got raided.
Ooh,
Bugs.
the Shimonzo got weighted.
I did.
You got waited. Oh,
I got raided by
you
Goose.
got raided.
Thank you for the raid. You are
Yes, and
supporting my
Gurula
very
Rama,
good friend
sir.
Shimonzu. If you are new to his
What is
channel,
a giant?
you should consider following.
And if you have Twitch Prime, you get a free subscription to the streamer of your choice.
If it weren't for the fact that the both of you sound cute and adorable right now, I would be walking away.
Well, of course I sound cute and adorable. My name is Hibiscus.
That was on accident.
I can't even remember what the name of the group was that we were in. Fucking hell, why does this camera have to be so
A
finicky? when I'm-
lollipop.
Oh yes, the the Lollipop Guild.
Just
And then he runs away.
Hello.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
Oh, wow.
Oh, go back.
I don't know. Goose, did I have fun today?
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. That's what Casey was actually really hilarious.
Now he's being loud.
Me and Nickelback get along just fine.
Oh yeah, the Lolly Fox Guild. Hello, my name is Hibiscus. I am a member of the I am the graphic
Is it my
designer for the
TV?
Lolly Fox Guild.
Oh, haha. Got you before you went in.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you there.
Hello.
Alright, Seth.
Can't fucking handle this.
Before I leave, let me get this straight.
It's too much.
So,
Why can
I'm
you
only
not
limited
settle
to
me?
one bottle of fairy wine a day.
You're too freaking adult.
Why?
That must be on account of the genetics
Well, what is your race?
modifications they
So I
made
can
to me to make me
calculate their
extra.
Great question. I know I'm not human. I know I got kidnapped when I was a
The
kid.
race.
There's a robot.
It is poop.
All I know is I'm not human.
Hello.
There's a goose.
Well, have you done a DNA test?
Hello.
Great question.
Oh, hello.
That's one place you can start. But
I know I'm special enough for scientists to kidnap me when I'm young and stab me with little knives and that stuff.
Hello. My name is Hibiscus.
Oh,
Crap, where'd they go?
you're so cute. Well, welcome.
Okay, they're
If
there.
you want, I can fire a
I don't know.
blast. That will give you a rough idea
We
of
are
her power.
actually closing up for the night.
that's good. Yeah.
Oh no. I wanted to
Can
get
I shoot it?
wasted.
Oh,
Ah, she's cute.
I don't know. Did we have fun today?
Wow.
What do you want? What do you want me to ask you if you're having a fun time? Cause did you? I don't know.
And I would yeah.
Hello, mister. You are getting very close to my face. It is making me rather uncomfortable. So, please.
At that point.
Please, sir. I don't like it when you get that close to me. It's very
what is
inappropriate.
happening?
He's so mad.
What are you doing to them?
Mad.
No, no,
I
no,
believe
no,
that
no.
person is my
No.
friend.
No.
When they very
No.
it will likely get you a concussion.
No.
Place his hand on the monkey wrench. No, no, no. No. Please put that down.
You mind just moving? No. You mind just like moving out of this general spot?
To like snore and
Hello?
something really. What the shit?
Hello.
Oh, that's right. They don't know about this one.
Hibiscus.
I can't believe.
I am still
I
in
can't do
character.
the VMO voices.
But I enjoy using this voice because I swear to God, I am stupid.
Have a case of the megadums.
Don't ever insult yourself.
I
I'll have
already
a
did.
solution.
Oh my fucking god.
Do it.
Oh no, that is a very large robot.
You fucking default piece of shit.
Hello. Your
Please,
hands are very
my
close to my
master.
face.
If I may remove.
Insult yourself.
Remove the access.
Remove the access.
Excuse me, sir. I am being attacked.
I don't see anything.
Hello? This man attacked me.
I just see a blue man.
It's a good thing I have no feeling in my face.
Hello.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh
That
my
man
fucking
over there
god.
hit me.
Oh shit. Okay.
Hello,
Wait,
you are very that person. They tried to
You still
call
got
my
ammo in that
face.
gun?
I hope it was not Quayon.
I will
Close behind
waive
that marker.
all laws.
You will mess
I
around
see
and
nothing.
get my
They see nothing.
We're done. Get very angry
Yeah,
at
wipe
me
them
and
off.
kill
Yeah, we're done.
I told you.
Wipe them out.
For this mission, you're the last one
You
left.
missed it. Baby harpy being let out in a cage and Ninja came along and shot it to shit.
I thought you said the
He's
harpy
like-
died earlier.
It's nothing.
Wait, who died?
Hello.
They laid more than one egg.
Oh, that's very true.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Stop loading, Barbara.
I
Hold
am
on.
very, very good. Although
What's your
that man
name?
over there hit me.
Am I loaded?
Yeah.
He said I should not insult myself.
What's your name?
My name is Hibiscus.
What the?
Hot damn.
Aw, you're so adorable.
Nice, sweet.
Oh.
Bruh.
It's just a prototype right now. Want to make it look better. But the cool
Back
thing
to
is,
that.
whenever I move my fingers around, the ball doesn't move.
Oh, you should show me how
And-
to do this.
And now there's no more purple Lotus.
Oh,
Oh,
What's this?
oh, you are touching
So
me
this is your
without my
bulgy wall,
permission. That is illegal.
So this is your bulgy bulgy.
Alright, listen, I'm gonna have to call the proper authorities
What
to
do
get
you
you let out for touching a lolly.
Proper authorities.
Alright, please no.
I will call the Wally police.
And I'm missing an arm. And I'm missing a head.
Yes, they protect the
And
rights
there
of
goes
all
my body.
bullies everywhere.
The RPD on their way.
Hello. Why are you also touching me
Can you
without my
stop it?
permission?
It's
That is
so
very
fun though.
inappropriate.
You cannot say
But it's
this
also
isn't
a
fun,
lolly.
though.
I will pull out something
That
that will
does
scar
not
you for
matter.
life.
I am still a
I've seen
person.
a lot of naked models.
You do not touch
You're
other
right.
people.
It's not a naked model, but it's
You would
enough
like
to
to
scar
be
you
We're-
for
we're
life.
definitely
so
right.
I bet I
I've
would
seen enough,
probably
can't
say yes.
I'm good.
Giant Felix.
I've already seen enough of this.
Oh.
Would you like head pets?
When I
Yes.
met Goose as the robot, heck, I was like, cool. And then I
Hi.
and I was like, holy shit, man! How
Look at the
That's
fluffy
enough.
you, goddamn.
apparently,
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my god.
want to.
It's so cute.
I don't believe I gave you permission to touch my head.
17 edges in one.
That is illegal.
Boop.
Ah!
I thought that freaking heck was super duper edgy, and this guy was slightly more friendly. Besides the
Hello.
spikes.
I mean, nope. No, it's the opposite.
I'm going to go elsewhere.
Well, that's because I've mirrored.
I'm going to go touch the giant death ball.
Turn on the jam and get down with the jam.
Come on in, swim, and welcome to the jam.
Oh my god, yes.
Hey, DJ.
Hello.
Yay. Pulling it up.
Hello.
Oh my god.
DJ, turn
Oh,
it
wow.
up.
I hate hug.
Oh, Neil, I hate you.
I'm gonna slap all of you. I love this thing. It's so
That
cool.
is fucking
Please, sir,
loud.
I want to die.
My flame.
You're dead now.
Just kidding.
I love how it looks too. I like it.
It's cool looking.
It doesn't move when I move my
Improvements could be made, but yes.
Yeah, it's just a prototype right now, just to
Wow.
see how it works. And see if it's just a quick test right now before I. And I gotta fix the textures.
Whew, that was bright. You look like a cookie.
Hello, my name is
Alright, so
Hibiscus.
I'm going to be getting off here because I want to go play a game called.
The big
I'll stay on for a little bit,
dome.
but I'm going to go
Ooh, they have a
download a
new
game
map.
called.
What is this?
May I pet you?
New map? Oh, whoa. Kurt's Pal.
Oh, whoa,
That's what
new
it is.
autonomous desert zone. Ooh, woo.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh, Portal. So, would have been so much better if it was in full body.
Yeah, wait. Whatever happened to this character?
Excuse
yourself?
me,
Why
I'm
you
going
gotta
to
shoot
have to
yourself?
ask you never touch me ever again before I contact the
I'm kind of
authorities and
keeping
have
David
you
on the
charged
down low for now.
for
until
inappropriate.
I am
You
doing
too!
it. Yeah, good job,
That
Mr.
is
Boss.
open over there if you guys want to go with
Why
Sachi.
must you all think it is appropriate to touch me?
Because I am the law.
Hi.
You are not the woman. You are a large pink woman.
What was I saying? Oh, I'm putting him on the back burner just so that way I don't
What did I
overload
just get
myself.
called?
'Cause
Oh,
working full time,
Oh my.
editing videos for YouTube,
Okay,
and
then.
doing RP
No,
is
no
just.
need to kill them.
So I'm,
Oh, well.
just in case, I'm kind of just keeping him on the
If you
down
need
low
to do that,
until
I would
Cassie
be
needs
shooting
him. I don't
missiles.
want him to get
What's
involved
going
in
on?
anything else.
It's my job
Hi.
to do that.
They're good.
Hello.
He's a fun character to play, but I just don't want to.
Yeah, the smaller's kind of been that for me right now. It's like a two.
Oh, well.
Neko
What's
just
this, money?
fucking died randomly.
Oh, nice. I like it.
Oh my god, it's the Backstreet Boys.
No one's really in character.
I'm.
We're just goofing around.
No one's RP?
Yeah, no, it's pretty dope at this
Okay.
point.